and welcome to the Holy Shit Socks Back!
Left that sock on the floor.
Konnichiwa Guan, Mina Slimes, it's Saksuki Bakugo. I'm here. Oh no. What's good, everyone?
I am the guy who changed his workplace password to Weiss 2025 on Mediocrity 4.
Hello, sir, and welcome to the Salty Spittoon, where today we are hosting a special event of ranking the waifus of RWBY. Before I allow you to enter our fine establishment, I must ask to see your identification first. Thank you, sir. I see here that you are not from this country and that you're here on a tourist visa. I am most sorry, sir, but I cannot allow you to enter our fine establishment today, as we are having a discussion among men of culture in which the arbitrary and non-existent rules of tourists regarding fictional animated characters will hold absolutely no weight whatsoever. You see, fictional animated characters are not real, therefore making the arbitrary rules of tourists completely non-existent. And we have found that, unfortunately, tourists lack the subtlety and, well, the reason to understand such complexities. They tend to, and I do not mean to be rude, be so retarded that they conflate fictional characters, who are in fact drawings, with reality and think that the rules of the real world apply to fiction. Yes, it is ridiculous, isn't it? It's amazing that they can even remember to feed themselves. Therefore, I am sure you must understand that I cannot permit your entry into our fine establishment today. May I suggest another fine purveyor of libations, such as the one over there? Yes, Weenie Hut Juniors is the name. I'm sure you would be much more comfortable over there. They would prefer to discuss things such as whether or not White Rose has a chance of being canon, and the idea that Bumblebee was executed perfectly, and other such nonsense. I'm sure you would enjoy that much more. If that is not to your taste, I would kindly ask you to, how do you say it? Go and fuck yourself. Yes, that's it. Have a nice day. I'm your friendly neighborhood bouncer, Dude.
It's me, high-powered, and let's get ready for this ultimate RWBY Waifu review. Woo! Let's go.
Gaslight, gatekeep, dude boss. Let's do this.
Yes, and in honor of my now dead cat, my poor Coco,
No.
I will be deliberately sabotaging all attempts to rank any cat girls high at all in this whole thing. Because if I can't have a cat, then no one can. I'm Coop.
Let's make sure we never tell Coop about the Nekopara series.
Assuming he doesn't already know.
Assuming he doesn't already know about that, yeah.
I think I vaguely heard about that once, but I'm not super familiar.
I could have sworn we had a conversation with Coop about Nekopara once.
So yes, we are ranking the RWBY waifus because it's my channel and I do what I want. So let's just get right into it because we have like 30 something. So for the purpose of this list, we're doing it similar to the way we did our outfit rankings, where I just created a tier list. Link will be in the description for you to make your own. I tried my best using my insane amount of knowledge of this goddamn series to have every single named female character in the show on this list. If there are any I missed, I apologize. They're probably F tier because I didn't remember them. We kind of put it to a vote, but let's get started with the obvious four. Team RWBY. RWBY herself is very cute, and I want to be her friend. She's really, really cool. She is kind of exactly the kind of girl I would have absolutely had a crush on in middle and high school. In fact, aesthetically, she is very similar to a girl I had a crush on really bad. Like, it was such a bad crush that to this day, 15 years since I've seen her, if she wanted to call me up and hang out, I absolutely would. I would drop everything to hang out with her again. Anyway, so as far as being a waifu goes, we all have our own little tastes and tolerances and proclivities that we are using and making our own tier list. But for me, I gotta have RWBY at least A tier.
Or an A as well. I mean, Media and I both agree on who's the hottest waifu, right?
Possibly. We'll get there.
No, I don't mean in this series. I just mean overall, like, just period. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
If
you don't already know who we're talking about Alia.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's our reference point, I guess you could say, because Momoko. Yeah, I also have RWBY and A. She's always looked good. I think she looks. I actually think the outfit design is not as good in the recent volumes, but like, I don't know, I think the haircut's actually an upgrade, kind of, to be honest. But I just think she's always looked cool, so like she can't be low, you know? Like her just character design is so good that she just naturally works well as a good-looking character. So yeah, I have her an A. I wouldn't rank her as like super duper waifu personally. That's not me, but she looks good, so it's a good looking character design.
Yeah, I set her personally as like a S tier, but like a low S, because like there are more other appealing options as far as like waifu, but like even still, like she still retains that like long term best friend who you can just like, you know, as media says, like that fucking like crush that you don't realize until it's too late kind of stuff. Because like, you know, just pure obsessive with her own thing, so she's got like her own thing going on, so it's not just like a hey you me kind of thing. It's she's good.
She's very girl next door personality wise.
Yes, but kind of very like down to earth too, so it's like very easily just to like, yeah, I can put a ring on that and live life happily ever after.
If she doesn't get herself killed like her mom.
Well, we'll get to her.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Yeah, we'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later.
Coop.
Yeah, I actually put her lower than you guys. I've got her at C tier because I mean, like it's just the way it breaks down, guys. She's got short hair. Okay, if I'm gonna ride the horse, I need some reins. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't be letting this girl get loose from me. I need something to grab onto.
Fair enough.
Someone's not a fan of early 2000s Halle Berry, then.
Well, you know, back in the early 2000s, Coop might have seen your point there, but like, we evolve, we change.
Yeah, that's true.
People grow. Early 2000s, Coop might have liked Halle Berry, kind of. Actually, I don't think I did.
You would have been like 10.
Yep.
I can't even hear that name anymore without the fucking song popping in my head.
Now, early 2000s Coop would definitely kind of agree with you if it was like Beyonce we're talking about.
Well, that's why I said Halle Berry, because it was the short hair thing. Yeah, it's a totally different thing.
But yeah, for me, RWBY's B tier for me, not because for me, like RWBY's like an example of like this is the like the minimum barrier to entry to get like that's like the bar, that's the level. I still like how her character looks, but you know, there's just, you know, there's certain other proclivities that get, you know, worked with other characters over RWBY. Not saying her character design's bad or anything, she's not a good waifu, but to me, she's B tier, and I don't think that's, to me, like, B tier, it's kind of like, I have to actually put more thought into, like, what goes above B tier, because B tier to me, it's like, that's the middle of the road. It's like, there's a very poignant, like, pass go with B tier, so it's good to have a good, like, middle ground.
I'm kind of like that with C tier, so we're, in a weird way, we're kind of putting her on a little bit of the same level. I just have like a different sort of qualifier for what the levels mean, I would say.
You're grading by a curve, like literally the way a curve is supposed to be, like as C. High Power's just bumped it up a little bit. He's just being a little more generous, essentially.
Well, F tier is like the Who tier for me, so, you know.
Call me Professor Puss Coop, because I'm here grading that puss. You understand me? And if you aren't wanting to try and get like some action to get your grade higher, it's not going to work, because that's like the whole point of the grading scale in the first place for this kind of academy. You like like, what do you think all the other girls did? You're still going on the same curve, girl. Get the hell out of my office. Pull your pants up first.
Yeah, and just in case you went through Dude's entire introduction without kind of catching the vibe of this show here, we do not give a shit that she is 17. She is 50 and beyond, so that's my fanfiction. And yeah, she's not real, and also she's been 17 for like 5 years, just like your mom has been 32 since 2004.
Plus, even if like you take all that stuff out, we're talking from a perspective of if in universe, if we were like it's like a whole self-insert kind of thing, but it's like we never put like our actual ages and that kind of shit. You know, when you imagine yourself in a fucking story, you don't go like I'm a 40-year-old man or some shit.
Yeah, or we just mentally age them up.
Yeah.
Look, basically, guys, what we're saying
if I
here
got dropped in the RWBY universe at my age right now, I'm just walking right the fuck over to
the old people's home.
Atlas.
Yeah, I'm walking right over to Atlas, and I'm going to fucking find Winter. Where the fuck is Winter? Or actually, no. I could. Or I mean, yeah, Summer's dead. That's the problem with that. That
So she'd be easy to pull.
all of the other highest like tier. Yeah. That's true. I mean, we never said we were anti-necrophilia, did we? See, the problem is Callie's married. Glinda. Oh, I could go find Glinda. There we go.
God Lord.
Basically, what we're saying here is that this is an ephebophilia-friendly location. All ephebophiles welcome. It's totally cool.
Please, no! No, stop! No!
If you're a libertarian, make sure you come here, click like button, click subscribe. We know what you guys are into.
Oh God, yeah. Tier lists are
We've seen
definitely
the fan art.
I don't even know. I genuinely don't even know what Coop said, but I'm guessing media might cut it.
No, I'm keeping it.
No.
It's funny. It make me laugh, which means it's automatically staying in. Speaking of staying in, Weiss.
Listen, this one's easy.
Okay, everyone on 3, let's just say what tier she's in. 1, 2, 3.
S tier.
S tier stands for Schnee tier. I don't care what anybody says. S tier is Schnee tier.
I was thinking Sieg tier, but we can go with yours.
Either way, so even her faults, which we don't know if she can cook. She probably can't. She has money. She has money to cover all that.
What do you mean probably? She definitely can't. What are you talking about?
We've never seen her cook. I would not be surprised, but we've never seen it.
I would bet money she can't, and I do not care.
I mean, if you
Weiss
go by
looks
Ruby Chibi, she has got
amazing.
if you go by Ruby Chibi, she has like a cake cook, so she probably doesn't
Cake butler,
cook.
yes.
Yeah, cake butler.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, cake butler. Yeah, exactly. No, come on. She grew up rich. All she does is fight and do business and shit. No, there's no way she's ever had time to learn how to cook. And again, it doesn't matter because she's Weiss and she's best girl, so she's S. Who cares?
And it doesn't matter. You can have fuck, I'll cook, or hey, we can both cook. It'll be like a bonding experience.
She is exactly what I look for in a woman, where she's funny, but in kind of a dorky, is unfunny and loops back around to being funny sort of way. She's extremely pretty. This is one where I can't even be a degenerate about it because she is so drop dead gorgeous in a very not raunchy way. She is the most prim and clean and just beautiful woman on this little. She doesn't really have any of the typical assets that you would associate with a sexiness. She's flat chested. She always wears skirts, so we don't know how much of an ass she has.
Weiss looks like a princess. That's the thing. She looks like a princess. That's what she's designed to look as, and it works. I think that's the idea. She's elegant.
She's got goals.
She's also shorter than me, which is a plus, and she's also racist, which is a big plus.
Oh my lord! Y'all brought me back to ruin my reputation. I see what's going on here.
You knew what you were getting into.
You knew what you're coming back to. What are you talking about?
You know what, you're right. I forgot. She looks great with her hair down. She's got goals. She's got her own life thing to going on. She's in these media sets. She's funny in the whole dorky way, but also she knows when to do it.
And she's also just very supportive of the people she cares about. Get you a woman that looks at you and touches you the way that Weiss looks and touches Jean in Volume 9, because holy shit, if I just watched that blindly, not knowing any of the context, I would assume that they had been married for 20 years based on the way that they interact in that volume.
Mm-hmm. Also, she's got an attitude, and that's honestly, I don't know about you all, but I've
it's nice.
It's a plus. That's a plus. It's a plus. It's a plus.
It's a big plus. Absolutely.
She's never boring.
Yeah. I feel like she seems to me like she's very smart, well educated. I imagine she's got a good book collection,
She can probably read real well. That's good for me because I'm illiterate.
She's got the Turner Diaries, Protocols of the Elders of Zion, stuff like that.
Mein Kampf.
Well, not this Weiss. A different Weiss would have that.
Oh,
the other Weiss. The other Weiss has those.
We'll get to that one. We'll get to that one.
The dream is the product of the reality, okay? She got the influence from somewhere. That's just all I'm saying, She had to read it for it to come up.
Weiss would have Mein Kampf purely academic. She would also have Communist Manifesto, Das Kapital.
On the issues in their lives.
Like she would have all those books just for like the sake of having a complete collection of all these like economic and political books.
Gotta understand both sides of the horseshoe. It's very important. And so Weiss is great. I like her character design. I do think her outfits get better over time.
I mean, worse
she
over
just
time.
looks more and more like a Saber, more and more like Saber from Fate's Day. So yeah,
she does end up looking more like Saber every time, and I do love Saber, so that's definitely a plus for me.
I just don't like her hair in the Atlas Saga. Like, I think the dress could work in a different context. Like, it also just doesn't work as a. We already went over this with our outfit rankings. We're not holding any outfit decisions against the characters. We're going more based on like basic aesthetics, like hairstyle, hair color, eye color, size, body type, personality.
Personality, attitude, stuff like that, yeah.
But bonus selling points, like if they can cook, they get bonus points, stuff like that. At least that's how I'm doing it.
As far as like the hair goes with that one outfit, though, she would have had to have grown a lot. So I know that bitch using extensions, and that's going to pop out if I try to grab hold of it. So I might have to pop her down a tier just for that.
It's a safety measure for those exact situations. She doesn't like getting her hair pulled.
Horrible. Definitely getting reduced a tier for that.
I knew that you saying that was just gonna make it worse.
Which is why I said it, because I'm trying to be funny here. I got jokes this time. I got some pre-planned jokes. Speaking of jokes, fucking Blake.
Oh, here we go. I knew this was coming. God.
I've never been a cat girl thing. So the Faunus and RWBY are kind of in the furry uncanny valley, because they're too human to appeal to like true furries, but they're true furries to appeal to human supremacists like myself.
Listen,
I would say they're like not enough, really. Like it's
she has two sets of ears. It's weird.
Yeah, it's
and
like
no
quad stereo hearing
But
right there.
But the cat ears are cute.
They are cute.
The tail
They're cute.
brings it together. You got to have more than just the ears. Okay,
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. Well, because you need something to pull on again. So that's
well,
no.
When in regards to cat tails, you never pull on a cat's tail. Okay, that's just basic cat knowledge.
You know, I don't know what cats you're hanging around with. So anyway, I had to put her in C because when I asked media how we're ranking Blake, I said, are we ranking her before the haircut or after the haircut? And he said both. So I was like, fuck. Because Blake before the haircut is S tier for me. As much as I don't really like your character very much, that's not what we don't care about that. That's not what we're asking about. Ask about how she looks. Cat ears are cute. Long, thick black hair. Yeah, I'm all about that. But post haircut, she looks like shit. She's F tier post haircut. Her hair is like a big selling point for her. So I put her in C because that's the balance between the two versions of Blake, basically. So
yeah, I would have had her in C had it not been for the haircut. I put her down in D after that, just because. Just because of that, really.
Good.
I don't know if they're gonna like have her keep that in the next volume or grow it out. I would hope they would grow it out.
They kind of. I think they already kind of teased at what some of the outfits are going to look like, and I don't remember if Blake still has short hair or not. I just don't remember if they said, or if they even like specified, or if that image I saw is even real. So I'm on the border of putting Blake either in C or D tier, because like even at her hottest, she was never that hot to me, and at her least hot, she is a goddamn clown show. So I had to kind of evaluate some of the bonus points. Like, okay, I like that she's a book nerd. That's cool. I like that she is fucking hilarious, but in a very unintentional way. All the cat jokes about her are just fucking funny, and I love that Yang somehow pulled this bitch by doing the racist cat jokes.
Yep.
So I don't know what's going on there,
true.
but it worked. So I could pull it probably, maybe, hopefully. I am blonde. She does have a thing for blonde, so
she was with Adam. She probably is a masochist to some degree.
Oh, no, Blake's absolutely into BDSM, right? That's a fact.
I mean, it's
that's
like
canon.
it's her weapon. She just like
That's-
summons
yeah,
like a
I mean, I could-
like a rope to just shoot out across the place. You know,
I would
whatever.
I would certainly bet money on that. Yeah, I bet money on that.
I don't know. I think from all the podcast crew that I think I was the most Blake apologist.
You were. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You were.
Yeah. And even then, dude, when I put my ranking on my own tier list here, fucking forgot that fuck ass haircut. I forgot about that shit. I blanked that shit from my memory.
I don't blame
Uh,
you. It's pretty fucking awful. If you are a Blake stan, then you would want to forget that shitty
Yeah.
haircut.
But the fact that the fact that I did still only put her in B next to a fucking Milsha, like to the Malachite twins, says a whole lot. So she's all right. She's around the middle for me, as far as go. But like as far as like everything, like the points media raises is pretty much why I liked her. Plus like the whole, you can't help but root for like the whole like the dark side of the fucking world, kind of dealing with that shit. I don't know. It's like, God. See, y'all got me thinking about that fucking haircut now.
Yeah, the haircut fucks it up, man. The haircut really fucks shit up. Like I said, I just put her right in the middle for where I was gonna put her for each.
Yeah,
And-
she
it
doesn't
was
move.
with the haircut. It's F tier easily with the haircut. It's fucking awful, man. It's
Yeah,
so
I just
bad.
keep her. Yeah, I'm keeping her in B tier for Belladonna. Call it a day.
And last, but certainly not least among Team RWBY, is Yang. Something about Yang has never worked for me. Something about Yang just never worked for me, even though she checks so many boxes. Like, I love the boob window. I love long hair. Like, Yang straight up has my favorite haircut out of the entire RWBY crew. Out of the entire RWBY cast. Personality-wise, she's fine. She is on my shit list right now because of the way she handled all the RWBY situation stuff in volumes 8 and 9. But other than that, like, she's strong. She has a sense of humor. I don't think she's ever been funny. Like, I don't think she's ever made me laugh the way that Weiss and Blake have. So I had to kind of like knock her down a point there.
No, she's fun.
She is very warm. I can see her being fun, even if I haven't had fun with her character in a while. I kind of have to put her in A tier just because she checks so many boxes. And she does have that motherly side to her as well, which is a big bonus point. So I'm having her right above her sister, which there's fan fictions about that, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm firmly aware of those. You can't go anywhere without that shit.
So for me with Yang, she's A tier for me. I would say pretty solid middle of the road A tier. Looks wise, I mean, you've seen like this blonde bimbo in like every sort of like art form out there in comics, manga, cartoons. Like this is a well tested character design of Yang. So it's a classic. So it's
popular
definitely-
for a reason. I have her bottom of S because yeah, like personality wise and character wise, I don't really like her that much, but like she just fits a lot of the things I like, which weirdly like it's just for anime characters in general. I realized recently that I have a thing for blondes with red eyes, and so like when Yang goes into Super Saiyan mode, basically she activates her semblance, blonde hair with red eyes. Like I mean, my original waifu is Toru from Dragon Maid. Ichichi Seika from Bocchi the Rock, blonde hair and red eyes. Marin, obviously Marin, Kitagawa Marin, of course, is fucking S tier as well. It's her versus Alya for ultimate waifu right now. And then also if you go into division houses, Arihara Nanami, Segawa Emi from Koikari. So there's a lot of like just red eyes and blonde hair, and so I think
blonde bimbos, yes.
But the red eyes, very important for me for some reason. I don't know why, but I've just noticed that. So that's probably partly why I put her a little bit higher. Otherwise, yeah, I think A is fine.
Yeah, I would have put her higher, but I felt that D tier was a more funny place to put her because it's a cool boob joke about having D cups.
Dude, I mean, valid. We're here to have fun, guys. We're here to have fun. I put Blake in C tier for Cat, so that was the ultimate deciding factor.
This
I
is
see.
easily already our least serious podcast ever. And we're already not that serious. Well, actually, we're sometimes serious, but this is by far our least serious thing ever. That's why we're doing it, just to fucking fuck around.
Otherwise, I would have had her higher. I probably personality, I guess, like and all that. Yeah. She probably is somewhat deserving of maybe even A tier. Like
She's very warm. Like she's not just kind of curvy, but she's been described as being like physically hot. Like not even in the like, oh, she's so hot, but like literally her body temperature is apparently like above other people. I don't know if that's true or if that's just a headcanon fanfic thing that I internalized. But she would be very warm and cozy to cuddle up with. Probably the warmest, coziest cuddle in the cast.
oh well, in that case, I was right to put her in D because I'm stone cold.
416
Which by
Steve
the way,
Austin.
that's a big reason why I shipped Freezer Burn for so long.
What?
Freezer burn, man.
You're
Yeah,
hot and you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up, then you're down. I can sing that whole song and I hate it.
God, don't get copyright now. For me, I put her in A as well. She's like a strong A. For a lot of the reasons that Minnie said here, especially like the motherly instincts, like because she basically raised Ruby, because Ty was doing some fuck shit. But it's like I also have to disagree with media on one thing. She is funny, but the thing is you don't understand is puns are amazing and funny, but not for the reasons you think. Puns aren't funny by themselves. It's a timing thing, and also it's for the reactions that puns give. I just have to say that it's like what's funny is not the pun itself; it is the situation and the groans you get from it.
Yeah, I think puns don't stink. I don't. I really hate it when people say they're pungent.
God damn it. All right. So moving on to the Juniper Girls. We got Nora Valkyrie with her cute little heart boob window that she has in her two good outfits and her thunder thighs. This is another one that like she's very gorgeous, but in a grounded, realistic, attainable sort of way. Like that's actually one of the to kind of take a turn for the serious here. One of the reasons why I even feel passionate enough about this subject to even suggest this podcast, even though it wasn't my suggestion, it was someone else's, and I kind of jumped on board with it very quickly, is because RWBY has good character design overall. And a lot of that has to do with how they wanted the characters to feel fantastical while also being grounded in some ways. Like the whole design ethos around the original batch of outfits for the first couple volumes was to make them cosplay friendly. Everyone had to have like actual legit pockets, the realistic outfits that could be easily made and comfortable and stuff. Like they had cosplayers in mind when designing all the characters, or at least when designing the outfits for the first couple volumes. And Nora, I think, kind of epitomizes that in a way, because she is like, she's shorter, she's stronger, she's way more like muscular than any of the other girls in her class. Like she's got bigger arms and bigger legs than Yang, and Yang is supposed to be an actual like boxer. And I appreciate those details enough to put her in B tier.
I also have her in B tier, which might surprise you considering how much I've loved her character from the start.
I was about to say, I was about to fight you when I was about to fight you. I was like, "What the fuck?"
You were. Well, I mean,
Wait,
did you watch any of our
Yang?
recent? Did you watch any of our recent podcasts where I had to
Yes,
put
I
her
remember.
as one?
Yeah. Ever since
Yeah.
the whole Ren and Nora thing, yeah, you
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
the soapbox
I'm
got a
not
lot of
wrong.
use.
Yeah, I'm not wrong. Oh, my soapbox needed to be. I had to fix it, by the way. I had to reinforce it. Like I had to literally put some new wood under. Yeah, I had to reinforce it and everything. That's how much I've been using it. But I do like body type wise, like short stacks. That's like my thing. So like, and I do like stronger, muscular girls. But I just don't like her hair. Her hair bugs me. I love the aqua eyes. Aqua eyes is fucking gorgeous. But I really don't like her hair, so that's why I have her only in B. Like, the hair just kind of bugs me. It doesn't move, and it's too orangey for me. It's like not red. I don't know, it just washes her out in a weird way, and I don't like that. So probably she had like almost any other hair color, she'd probably be S easily. And personality-wise, I fucking love her. Like, everything else about her would be S. S plus for everything. She'd probably be my number one if it wasn't for her hair. To me, the hair, like the shortness, the hair just kind of sticks to everything, and the hair color I think is awful. It's like a really light, weird orange that I just do not like. I'm not saying it makes a bad character design. I'm just saying, like, if I'm ranking her as a waifu, I have to lower her down a lot for that one reason, and that's why she's only B for me.
I think I put her in C, and that's primarily because like her liking Ren makes me think that she might like K-pop, and I cannot deal with that. Like,
I mean, her already having a boy. Okay, if her and Ren were already together and they didn't fuck up that plot point, she would actually go in C tier because I am not a homewrecker.
also, the race mixing thing, just in general, I'm not.
Oh my god!
What are you?
Why am I here?
I'm gonna have to fight. I will have to fight you on that because half Asian, half white women are really attractive. That's like the
I mean,
most
on
attractive.
the woman's side, I'm perfectly fine with it for me.
But,
Didn't you literally request for the character who kind of looks like you to bang what was basically female Ren in RWBY on Generations?
Yes, that would be me. Yes.
And you see, chat, if you get on the Discord, you can convince me to just write stuff into his stories. There's stuff that he has published that I whispered into his ear.
Yeah, there's a big plot point in Grand Selection that only exists because of high-powered shit posting.
Something colonization.
And didn't you do the sequel to Just That Casually because me and a couple other people just bugged the shit out of you to make
Yes.
Yeah. So you're welcome, by the way, for everybody who enjoyed that series, because that's actually your most popular fanfiction series. And I bugged the shit out of media to make a sequel to it, and then he did. So you're welcome for that.
So for me, Nora is like another example of like a solid B tier. Definitely like girl next door energy. You can probably get like 10 to 12 kids out of her. Yeah, she's a good waifu, like a quality waifu that you could live with. So that's why she's B tier for me. I do think she does look good. I like the orangey red hair. So yeah.
Personally, I put her in S because I don't know. It's like whether it's like a whole like combat manic stuff, because I kind of get like that as well. But like just like her personality, her feats that just from like whenever she got introduced to even current status, like she's just constantly been like a pleasure to watch. The show wouldn't be even be close to what it is without her and without her presence. It's I don't know how y'all could rate her any lower. Like she's been like a treasure of this show. Like she is absolutely like honestly peak.
The hair. It's literally the only reason why her hair is awful. Like she's got one of the worst haircuts out of anybody in the show.
That could be fixed. That could be fixed.
Yeah, but I still have to rank it as part of it. Like hair is a huge feature for a girl. So like I completely agree with you. I already told you, like she'd be my number one if she had better hair.
I don't really know
if she had like Penny's hair.
No,
I actually have Penny way lower. Sorry, spoiler, but no, not Penny's hair. God no.
Yeah, that wouldn't fit her. She would need to have like I would say
like Yang's hair or something, or Blake's hair.
Yeah, I was about to say like Yang's or Raven's hair.
Yeah, in a different color, but
I feel like she'd have to have like I don't know, like if it's going to be longer, I feel like she'd have to have it done.
Pyrrha's hair. Give her Pyrrha's hair.
Yeah, ponytail.
Pyrrha's hair.
I mean, Pyrrha's not using it.
Yeah, there you go. See? Yeah.
Can we go ahead and jump into Pyrrha then next, since that's a great segue?
Oh, I'm going to... I should probably walk away while y'all talk about this. Oh, boy.
So, Pyrrha is S tier for me, because she is a tall, athletic redhead who likes dorky guys, like I feel confident watching her and Jean's little back and forth throughout volumes 2 and 3. She's also dead, which means they can't fuck her up any more than they already have. So she's got that going for her. Obviously, this would have to be like some kind of time displacement thing if I were to tap that. You know, we're ranking them as they are in the show. So yeah, Pyrrha's S tier, easy.
Her an A. I mean, she is pretty great. I can't even argue with you having her an S. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't. You know, it's just personal preference at that point. But like, yeah, objectively, tall, athletic, beautiful hair, great character design. Like, her outfit is still one of the best. I will definitely say that. You know, I remember I said like she's not one of my favorite characters, but yeah, I mean in terms of character design, she's amazing. So I'm not gonna argue against the people that have her in S. I only have her in A, but you know, I'll let you guys do your thing.
I've got her in B. I probably would have her higher if she stuck around a little longer and we got to see more of her. But I just put her in B because she's got the exposed collarbone. We're all about that here. Clav gang for life.
I forgot about the Clav gang.
That is nice. In fairness, that does help.
That's all. That's a thing with Weiss. Weiss is also Clav gang.
100%. We also like exposed like shoulder blades are also good, but we don't see that much in the show. I think Weiss had like one outfit that had that. I can't remember.
Was it the Volume 4 one?
It might have been.
Now her Volume 1 outfit has like the semi-exposed shoulders and neck and stuff. Her other outfits have had like kind of like a window with her neck covered.
I'm talking about the back though.
Are we talking about which character are we talking about again? I'm sorry.
Weiss. We're back on Weiss slightly.
I don't think Weiss has ever had like an exposed back outside of her like prom outfit.
That might have been one I'm thinking about.
Any other notes on Pyrrha? Anyone else got anything to say about Pyrrha?
Waiting for HP to
Nope.
say something.
No, I already said my piece with Pyrrha. Pyrrha's
Are we
hot.
just gonna gloss over the fact that Sock put her in D tier?
Yes, because I don't want to think about it.
I was about to put her in F tier. I was about to
People
put her in
are
F tier.
allowed to have bad taste, and they will be banned from the server once this podcast.
Listen,
is over.
I actually generally want to ask why, because like I don't even have her as high as you guys do. I want to hear the reason. That's what we're here for.
Okay, not only is she like my least favorite trope, the I don't know. There's just something about her always just rubbed me the wrong way. Even she did nothing wrong. It's just
Is it just her always being overly nice, like being way too
the
nice?
overly nice thing, overly
Yeah.
perfect, overly
okay.
specially chosen, overly everything, and it's just like, yeah, you gotta go. Thank you, Cinder. Thank you.
So you're just putting her down there, like for the reasons why I said I didn't really like her that much as a character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So we're on the same page on that. Actually, Sucks. So fist bump across the internet for that. But
Hey, move. but
I couldn't say.
still, I'm gonna get hanged for my opinion. It's like even still, like I don't know. It's like
no. I mean, I'm backing you up on that. I'm just saying, like in terms of like aesthetic character design, I'd have to still put her pretty high. But
Now,
I mean,
yeah,
aesthetically,
in
it's
terms
like
of her
her,
actual
like
character, yeah, she was boring. She wasn't that. I didn't really even care that much when she died, to be honest.
I mean, I like
So-
the red hair and like her, like she's got, and her body type is really good. But like, I don't know, it's still one of those things I can't ignore. It's like similar
You
to
can't
you,
get
like
past her being like overly nice for no reason, basically.
I
mean,
can't. It's
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
it's
That's totally
superficial.
fair. I couldn't get over that either in the show.
so where do you guys rank Pyrrha's urn?
It's
F tier for Fall Maiden.
I was gonna say B for barbecue. Or do you want to go C for charcoal?
C for
I'm a-
Cinder.
A for
Oh,
ashes,
yeah.
D for dust.
oh, we just keep it off the tier list because it was fucking bloating in the wind. That shit's gone. There's no urn.
It's in all the tiers because we spread her ashes across the list.
The urn is inside all of our hearts, Sock.
It's the P money shut, just everywhere.
No, that's a different character.
Oh no! Oh no!
So we have Salem on here twice because her two time periods hit completely differently for me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm the one who made the list, so if I wanted to have someone on here twice, I did. It only happened twice, but if I had a nickel for every time it happened twice, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but meme.
Bury
So
the platypus.
Salem pre-Grim Goo Bath, she's very beautiful in a very conventional fairy tale sort of way. We don't know anything much about her besides the fact that she is beautiful and powerful and was banging Ozpin, which means I had to put her in either B or D tier. There's no other option for her because I'm not a homewrecker, but also I would be for Ozpin.
I mean, isn't her whole thing? She's like because magic was rampant back in that day. She was like stuck in a tower because of her father or some shit. And that's pretty much it.
I put her all the way down in F tier because she's a witch. Okay, witchcraft is a sin, and we don't go for that here. We adhere to the Malleus Maleficarum, and I don't want to go around banging witches. That's extremely bad.
So for Salem, I'm assuming we're talking about Grimified Salem. Not
yet. We're talking about pre-Grimified Salem.
Yeah, the pre one.
Oh, if it's pre-Grimified Salem, S tier.
Wait, you say F or S?
S.
Okay. S.
Pre-Grimified Salem is a prime example of a quality blonde bombshell. So, I have to respect that game right there.
I have her in C just because, like, I don't know. To me, it's like not that creative of a design, and just feels like every other like princess ever. You know, like.
There's nothing special about her. There's nothing special about her, which is why I couldn't have her any higher than B tier.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why for me.
Yeah. I'm just looking at HP's things. He's got Grim Salem in B. It's like, you call yourself a monster fucker? How dare you? Give me your license.
Yeah, that is a little bit disappointing. We might have to revoke his license for that, to be honest.
If we're done with pre-Grimified Salem, we can move on to current Salem, which... So, Salem is a victim of Schrodinger's boobs, because in every single volume, her breast size is completely different. Like, she is stacked like IHOP in her Volume 6 flashback, but then in, like, Volume 7 and 8, she has, like, no tits. So, I had to put her in F tier.
I think that's just like the different robe or something, isn't it? Though, like they changed.
I don't know, and I don't care. I think it's funny to have her just because she has no boobs, no other reason.
I put Monster Salem actually higher than regular Salem. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I guess I'm the real monster purist here for some reason. I didn't know that. I'm not actually if you see some of my other rankings, but I don't know. I still think she looks pretty fucking hot and like intimidating as shit. And I don't know. That'd be fun for a night, to be honest. Like she'd like fuck shit up, and I think that'd be kind of fun to experience that once.
I was originally gonna put her higher.
I think she's always talking about her ex, and I don't want to have to freaking compare myself to.
I just turned my brain off for that. I said
it's for one night. I could role play for a little bit. I don't care. That's fine. I'm not saying if we're doing fuck, marry, kill, this is fuck. This is not marry, okay? I'm not saying, but she looks good. I do think she looks like intimidating while still not being ugly. I think that's impressive. I don't think that's pulled off all the time. It's pulled off sometimes, but I don't think that's actually pulled off all the time. So I gotta give them that. So I put her a little bit higher.
Grimified Salem is prime. Like she's B tier for me, but that's like the bar for like RWBY Monster Girl, and I'm like that's the bar right there. So she's B tier for me. I still like her design and everything, but like B tier is where it's at for me for her.
I was originally going to put her higher, but then I started like thinking about her design, and she's got like those black veins, and I'm wondering like what kind of liquids is she's going to be like leaking during? Like I don't know. I don't know if I want that on me. Like
grim STDs.
Unless I don't. I've got her.
It could actually make the whole experience better. You never know.
Yeah, it's something different.
Yeah, you don't know.
I've got her at like high A, close to S, but like I had to put her down because like as much as I would like, because like as much as I'm like Ozpin, you lucky motherfucker, my morals get in the way. It's like the whole like the whole killing mankind thing, kind of like it might put a little damper on things, but honestly, as dude said, it's just if it's a fuck marry kill thing, like all hands in.
So next is Jin, who also has a go in F tier because she'd be bringing up that old shit.
Never forgets.
Oh, I have her top of A, dude. She's hot. Come on, she's got
Yeah.
probably like. She's got the best. She's got the best body in the whole fucking series.
She does,
Yeah,
which is I'm on the border of putting her in D tier, but I just wanted to open up with that line because that line is literally the only reason why I even remembered to put her on the tier list. Is because like, oh yeah, Jin, the relic of knowledge, I should have her on the list, and then I should make like a bringing up old shit joke.
That alone, I got her an A, and she's like flirty and shit. Like, oh come on, she'd be a good time. Like top of A easily.
I always got like the cheap stripper vibe off of her. I wasn't really about it. Like, it always seemed like she was like some kind of fucking low club girl or some shit. And it's just. That made me put her in D. I'm not about that sort of style, I guess.
I like Jin. Jin's A tier for me.
Yeah, we have her in the exact same spot.
Yeah, not exactly, not S tier. I feel like that's an important like bar to pass to get into S tier. Definitely like the monster girl aesthetic, being the banging out like an actual functional like AGI would probably be real interesting. Yeah, A tier for Jin.
I would also add that she is already naked, and I see no vagina nor nipples. So
yeah, she's like made out of like smoke vapor shit. Like I don't even know what that's gonna feel like.
That just means you could wish for her to do whatever you want.
I mean, granted, I also just don't know what that would feel like if she were flesh and blood. So
why see problems when you could see opportunities?
Because I'm evil.
Well, yeah, but we already know that. I wasn't talking to you. I already know your answer.
So let's move on to Team Screw, the MILF Gang, starting with the newest revealed edition.
S, and S, also S, and then S.
I never knew that someone who started off as just a RWBY reskin could just have such hot vibes.
Summer is hot as fuck.
Man, I will say
Summer is so fucking hot.
Well, one of the funniest things to come out of the Volume 9 finale, in my opinion, less talked about, but just as funny as all the suicide jokes, is the idea that, like, for years and years and years, we were like, oh, Ty, entire team Ty, blah, 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 blah. People writing fan fictions with him and Crow in order to make that complete. All it took was one scene of seeing Summer interacting with Raven for that script to be completely flipped. Summer was absolutely pegging Raven. Like, that's the headcanon theory right now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Like, just the way Raven instantly submits when she's like, oh, you're one to talk. Raven instantly folds. Goddamn, I would too. I can't even blame Raven for that. Because if Summer gave me a scowling look and called me a bad boy, I would die on the spot.
You're just on your hands and knees barking like a fucking dog.
Oh yeah, Summer is yeah.
You're not allowed to move from this corner.
Yeah, she's got like the motherly vibes. She's got, but then also like got the attitude. Like when she needs it, she'll like fucking snap. Like, no, fuck you. Put you in your place. Like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Whatever. Yes, whatever you want.
Yeah, yep. She manages to make her way into S tier, even though like people who are already happily married. Kind of a spoiler alert for the next person we'll talk about. I don't want to put them any higher than B tier, but let's be real. I wouldn't be like Summer wouldn't be cheating on Ty with me. I would be in the cuck chair.
You guys are not gonna like where I put all of the RWBY MILFs. I put them all in F because by virtue of me having become mothers, it's loose down there, guys. I don't know what else to say. I can't put them any higher.
Shake my head.
Sorry, girls. You already wasted your shot.
That explains why. Okay, that is okay. Valid. Actually, honestly, you know what? Valid. I don't agree with that for my own personal tastes and proclivities, but that is a very solid reason to dunk on.
And Summer
there's like
especially.
6 characters on this list. Wow, there's only like 6 people who have had children on this list.
Yeah, there's not that many.
Again, the writers don't understand the universe that they created. They just don't follow up on anything. I've already made the joke how, again, do you know how many confirmed stable relationships we have in the entire show? 2.
Wow, it really is just the Team RWBY.
Yeah.
It really is just the Team RWBY moms, Salem, and then either Saffron or Tara, and we don't even know which one.
Yeah, it's Saffron and Tara are in a confirmed stable romantic relationship, and now Blake and Yang. That is literally it. In a universe where people die constantly, you clearly need to have kids young. I mean, they clearly did have kids young, as we can tell from all the characters in the show. Because, like, spoiler alert, Winter's not. I mean, Willow is not that old either. You know, so you can very clear, and you know, obviously Winter is much older than Weiss. So again, you can do the math. It's very obvious that if you do have kids, you have them young. And the writers just decided that, you know, we just don't have people with kids that much. It's very fucking weird.
I think actually, now that I think about it, though, Summer, she seems like kind of petite. She might have got the C. I could put her a little bit higher.
She is petite. Yeah. I mean, she's like, she fits like all of my like stuff.
In her original design, she's very petite. She has definitely put on some weight in between, like the Stark photo and the Volume 9 flashback.
Because her tits got bigger. What are you complaining
about?
Oh,
yeah. Oh, man.
That's why I'm saying.
Believe me, I'm not complaining about that.
There.
I'm saying for her, honestly, for her, having RWBY was gave her an upgrade.
I mean, it's no wonder Yang couldn't.
I disagree with Coop. She upgraded.
Well, hold up. That's what I'm saying. Like, if she had to get the C-section to have RWBY in the first place, that might make her good to go for me. Like, I'm saying, like, if she can bypass the other room.
God damn.
But she also gets bonus points for being one of the very few female characters in the show who can canonically cook.
That's true. I mean, food is nice.
There's only like 2 or 3 other people on this list who can cook, which is a big selling point of any woman or any man, anybody really, like anybody, regardless of gender. If they could cook, that's bonus points, man.
Yeah, it's always bonus points for people. Yeah, it just is.
Like if you could get someone to cook for you, that is you are living the life. That is a huge thing.
Usually guys that cook best, though. Like just saying, like the girl.
It's been pretty. It's 50-50 with my experience because like my sister and brother-in-law, they take turns cooking. And same thing with like my mom and dad when they would cook, they would take turns.
Yeah, same with my mom and dad, and my dad always cooked better.
Yeah,
neither of my parents are great.
Y'all got parents?
Well, I still got one, if that's what you're asking, and it is the one that can cook better. So. At least I lucked out on that area when I was
This got dark.
Talking about RWBY, there's a lot of death going on.
I mean, we're talking about Summer. We're talking about Summer.
We're talking about RWBY.
Literally canonically dead mom.
We're talking about RWBY, and Coop is here. What did you expect?
Yeah, normally I'm the one that's the problem, but you know, Coop is taking up those reins. Which mom is next on the list?
It's Callie, Blake's mom.
Excuse me. Give her, please name her properly. Callie Milfadonna.
Milfadonna, yeah. She's kind of want to put her in B tier for Belladonna.
No,
she doesn't do it for me enough to put her in S tier. Personality wise, she's at least A.
S. Personality wise, she's like S+, honestly. And she looks great. Cat ears. Pierced cat ears. Oh my god, even better. Got a little bit of a tan. She's funny. She's sweet. She's fucking hot. No, Callie is easy S tier. No question about it.
She's at the top B tier for me because again, the Faunus ear situation bugs me out, and also she's with Kira. She's already happily married. I don't want to intrude on that.
I'm not even talking about. I'm just talking about, does she look good? That's all that counts. I'm not saying I'm not. I never thought about any of this in terms of like, do I actually like? Literally, I'm being honest. Like, I genuinely did not think about this in any of these situations. Like, oh, do I want to bang these characters? Like, I've never thought of any RWBY character that way. Literally, none of them. That's just not the way I've ever thought about this. I think partly it's just not the type of show where I would think that. If you do, go for it. Again, I don't give a shit.
I don't actually.
I'm just saying, in generally, I don't.
Ironically, think that either. I just like making excuses for myself.
But so if I'm gonna just think in terms of like objectively, how does the character look and is their personality awesome? Like, yeah, Callie is easy S tier, like so easy S tier.
Yeah, she's very high tier in my opinion.
So the reason I put her even lower than the other MILFs is because, as we all know, feline males have barbed penises. So when she was mating with Gira, her vulva was stimulated in an extremely uncomfortable way that probably scarified it for the rest of her life. And I don't want to put my dick in that.
So I have Callie in A tier, mainly because I was comparing her to the other members of Team Screw that she was being judged against, and personality wise she does deserve an S tier, but I think A is a good spot for her in comparison to the other two members of Team Screw.
So we ready to move on to the biggest brat of Team Screw, fucking Raven Bronwyn.
S tier. I don't care. S tier.
Yeah, I figured.
Black hair and red eyes is a fucking aesthetic that I love. She is a bit of a victim of Schrodinger's booze, but that's more because her Volume 2 design was using Yang's character model. Her Volume 4 and 5 design is like what she was always supposed to look like canonically. So I can't hold that against her. I mean, especially since like that's not too much of a factor. Yeah. I literally have Weiss at the top of S tier right now. But like she so like projects as a top, but she is such a bottom. Again, like the whole one interaction she had with Summer completely changed the way I look at Summer and Raven, and that actually made Raven even hotter for me. The fact that she is kind of so bratty and also so submissive, like that's S tier material for me.
Yeah, she's like such a, as you said, like a bratty power bottom. It's like it's a weird combination, but it's like it just hits all the right notes.
I think the thing with me is that like her hoe loyalty is up in question. That's the real Schrodinger's here, because like whilst she abandoned Tai, she also flaps back to him at that one point by teleportation as the crow. So I don't know what the deal is going on with that. Like I would have to be able to more easily discern her true abilities to remain loyal before I
could totally see Tai serving Raven the divorce papers. He just never signs them.
It could be the case.
My favorite RWBY comic, and I don't have this. I don't know if I'll ever be able to find it again. But it is the one with Team Stark, where like Summer walks in on Tai and Raven banging, joins them. Then Crow walks in on them, and Crow's like, well, can I join? And Ty's like, no. Raven's like, hell no. And Summer's like, I don't mind.
I know that comic.
Yeah, I know that one too.
Yeah.
Entire Team Summer.
Yeah, I've mentioned it in a podcast. I know I put it in a podcast at some point. I just don't remember when. And it was definitely not on this computer, which means it got lost with the computer that it was on. Along with all the other pictures and stuff I had on that computer, and all the memes I had made at that time in that time period. But yeah, Raven hits it for me, and I'd hit it for her.
I actually have her the lowest out of all of the out of all of them, because to be honest, I don't know what it is. I think it's the bangs. Like they're just too angular looking. It kind of makes her
For
look
me,
odd
that
to
that
me.
makes her hotter. Like again, I love me long hair. I love me long, wild hair. Like it's a big reason why Yang is as high as she is. Like Yang's at the top of A tier, Raven's at the bottom of S tier right now. But the reason they are as high as they are has a lot to do with just the hairstyle. Like I love it. I love their hairstyle.
I think Yang, they have the same hair, obviously, but I think Yang's being blonde. Like it doesn't feel like it's like shrinking
Yang's is
her.
softer. Yang's is soft. Like it's
softer,
a lot. It's a lot smoother. Whereas
and the
Raven's is
colors
a lot more pointy and stuff.
Yeah, and the colors are and the pointiness.
Raven
It shrinks Raven's face in a weird way that I don't like, and that's why I have her only in B. So that's it. That's the only thing I needed to say. That's why I have her lower.
I mean, B's still a good rating.
Oh yeah, she still looks great. It's just not, to me, not quite as great. I have her the lowest of all the MILFs.
I wonder how well she'd respond to being called ravioli all the time, because that's what I'd do with her.
Fighting all the time. Just angry sex. Just angry sex all the time.
She'd tell you to give her the formuoli.
I would dress up like Chef Boyardee for the role play, obviously.
Jesus. What the fuck? Your mind is a wonderful place, Coop.
It's like a steel trap of a lot of stuff.
So the highest ranked member, at least for me, of Team Screw is, of course, Willow Schnee, who we know she likes to swallow.
Yeah, big. Yeah, whole liters of wine at a time. To me, Willow's S tier for me for a lot of reasons. A big one is that one goofy guy's comic of of implying that Crow is actually Weiss's dad.
Oh yeah.
That man was in the server for a period of time, and I don't know if he's still here, but I just would remember seeing his art appear on Facebook of just like big ass fucking Cinder. I mean, and big ass the other chick, and I'm like, damn.
That would I did always like that theory, because it would explain why it is that Winter is so pissed off at him all the time. Because they never explained that.
That would be, if that's the case, that would be so funny. Ugh.
It's still one of my favorite theories. I still stick with that headcanon.
But yeah, no, Willow's great. She's definitely like Willow looks older out of all the other moms in the group. I think it's just the alcohol. Fun fact.
Well, I think she is like significantly older, because Winter's significantly older than Weiss.
Yeah,
and so we know that like Willow would have had to be, at least that same amount of years older than Summer, Raven, or Callie, assuming that they all had kids around the same like age. That would put Willow anywhere to like 5 to 10 years older than Raven or Callie, and significantly older than Summer, because Summer died young. So she's forever 25-ish. Also, like your mom, who's been claiming she's 25.
What'd you say about my mama?
Willow's. I have Willow in S, of course, because S tier stands for Schnee tier. So how could a Schnee not be an S tier? Duh. Yeah, no, she looks great. Only thing I have her slightly lower is I feel like they just like elongated her face a little too much, like in the design process. Like I'm gonna nitpick shit like that. That's what I was nitpicking on Raven, right? Like Raven's face looks too tiny and cramped. Willow's, they like stretched it out just a little too much, but it's like a very minor nitpick. She still looks great. I definitely still MILF-tastic, definitely still S tier easily.
I would go on a wine tasting with Willow. It'd be great.
It would be, yeah. Oh no, that's the date I would want to go. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the one reason why I can't have her above Weiss, is because as someone who doesn't drink, I don't know if I'd be able to like handle the bullshit that is attached to Willow.
Well, I would
that's
be. I would
that's a bit of a turnoff for me.
I would join. No, that helps for me. I'm drinking wine right now. Literally, I am literally drinking wine right now. I got a actually really nice glass of wine as a gift, and that's what I'm drinking right now. It's like the most expensive bottle of wine I've ever had. I didn't pay for it, but I'm drinking it.
$40.
Actually, it's like 120.
Oh, that's not bad.
I would do what I can to give her some respite from Jacques. So,
that's the other bonus. Actually, that would bump her up. I should put her at the top of S tier because that means I get to kill Jacques, and then
well, Jacques' already dead. So
no, he's already dead now. That's true.
You don't get to kill Jacques. You get to cuck Jacques.
Oh,
which is even better.
That's true. Schnee. There you go. That's a win-win.
That just gives even more prudence to Crow being Weiss's dad. Crow is just undercover as like the gardener at their estate or whatever.
Weiss goes up to Ruby being like, "You thought you were Crow's daughter, but it was me!"
It's like, who's that? I was just the pool boy. We have a pool? No. Yes,
of course you do. You're rich.
It's frozen all the time, but hey, it's cold up here.
It's an ice skating
pool in Atlas?
Whatever, it's a pool. Whenever we pay the heating bill, it's an ice skating rink. Whenever we don't pay the heating bill.
Look, we might be rich, but we gotta save money too, kid.
By the way, you just brought up ice skating. I want to throw a random request out there. This was not planned. I just had it in my head. Can I please get fan art of Weiss teaching Jean how to ice skate and make it look really fucking cute?
That is not superseding our previous fan art request. Okay?
Yeah, that's not superseding. We want Ghost Pyrrha in the cuck chair first.
Yeah, that is way more important. Sock doesn't know that one yet. Sock, did you know about that one, right?
Nailing the facial expression is going to be hard of that because Pyrrha's going to be like both happy and sad for John at the same time.
I feel like I do know, but I think at the same time
we wanted to have fan art of Weiss and Jean boning while Ghost Pyrrha sits in the cuck chair in like a really nice hotel too, like a really nice one.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah. Okay. See,
even though I'm more of a Lancaster guy, but it's still John gets what he wants.
We know it's going. We know that if Jean or Weiss are ending up with anybody at this point, it's each other.
Yeah,
it's pretty obvious post Volume 9. Let's be honest. So that's partly why.
I also think it'd just be funny.
So
next on this list of moms not part of Team Screw is on Ren. Ren's mom. She's cute. She doesn't really do much for me aesthetically. She is very cute though, and I really like her just dynamic with Ren. It's very tragic what happened to her. She got fucking Eren Yeager's mommed by the Nuklavi. But I can't really, because there's nothing that sticks out to her or sticks out to me with her. I kind of had to put her. I can't put her any higher than C tier.
She is the most momish mom of all the moms. If there was any mom that was a mom, it was definitely her.
I have no comment. I don't even know what she looks like.
This is on Ren?
Yes.
I have her. I think I have her in B. I think that's where I would put her. Because she looks cute. I just think her hair looks too square and kind of weird. That's the one thing that kind of bugs me.
She is a victim of having only shown up in Volume 4, which going back and I haven't sat down and watched the volumes for my retrospective yet, but just getting the clips and images I've needed for the last couple podcasts, I think Volume 4 is the worst looking volume. Just from an animation and modeling standpoint, everyone looks they're
still figuring out
super shiny, super plasticky, super stiff. All the movement is awkward. And Anren is a victim of having only shown up in that volume, so we have no better things to point towards aesthetically for her. In fact, she's the only character. She's the only character who is relegated to Volume 4. Everyone else shows up later or hasn't shown up since Volume 3. Yeah, she's the only one that falls victim to that.
Unfortunately,
yeah, I think that hurts her. I mean, again, if without that, then it'd probably be a lot higher, honestly, for sure, almost certainly, but. it's not the case, unfortunately. So
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wait, guys, I swear, okay, I've heard this. This is inside information. She's gonna show up in Ren's dream in volume 10 and say, Ren, you gotta snap that Nora girl out of it. I want grandchildren. I'm an Asian mother. That's how we
Yeah.
roll.
I am haunting you in your dreams to get grandchildren.
And she'll have a better design when that happens.
Red the lotus flower.
Well, then, hey, we can if I can bump her up to S, I won't complain about that. I ain't gonna complain about that at all.
So, finishing up the round of mothers and potential mothers, we kind of have a 2-for-1 deal here, even though they are going to be ranked very differently. We have Terra, Kata, and Saffron Arc. I could not find, for the life of me, a shot where it is just Terra and it's a good shot where she is just by herself. I had to be relegated to this like middle distance shot with her carrying in the groceries, and I also had to like crop the image so like she's just not in it very much, and anytime she is on screen she is either with Saffron or with Adrian, her kid. I'm assuming it's her kid because of the skin tone, but who knows what the wonders of science at this point. Who knows what lesbian magic they use to have a kid in the first place. She's a nerdy Atlesian girl. She's very cute. Like, I would absolutely marry a girl like this if I wasn't barking up the wrong tree. But she's not, like, super attractive. So I also had to kind of put her in C tier.
Oh,
Yeah, I have her in C tier also, but like, there's nothing wrong with C tier. That's obtainable. You can have this, guys. It's totally something you could bring home.
Oh no, fuck that. I have her in A tier because she's smart. She's got a good fucking job. She's tan, and she's got glasses, and I fucking love glasses. So A tier.
I've heard. Go ahead.
I've got her in F tier specifically because she has a job. I don't want my woman having to do work, okay? She needs to be staying at home and mothering those 8 kids that she gave me somehow. I'm not gonna bother with this crap of
I mean, she is married to an Arc, and Saffron does have 7 siblings, so you know Adrian's only the first of many, as they say.
I got fucking Coop. I have her in a good point in B, but like with the points that dude brought up, yeah, I should probably put her higher.
Yes.
Actually, I really have put her higher because it's just a shame we didn't get to see more of her, but it is what it is.
I agree. It was nice to see like an actual like functional happy couple that didn't raise a shitty child, because that's the thing. Is like, yeah, I mean, Callie and Gear are great. I do like they actually.
It's too soon to tell on if that child's going to end up being shitty.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, at least we don't know that it's a shitty child. That's the thing, right? Okay, so you got Callie and Gear are great. They're really cute together, actually. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to, guys, I don't say you need to ship it because they're already together, but like, I like them as a couple. They're great. But Blake sucks, so that's like a downgrade for them. Versus Adrian's still a baby, so like he wasn't annoying and bothering the shit out of everybody, so he doesn't suck too much yet. And honestly, you can actually kind of tell when kids suck already, even when they're that age. So actually, I know they're doing at least a decent job already. So you know what? That's why I was like, it's nice to have a functional romantic couple that's actually together in the show. There should be a lot more of that, but again, the writers just don't seem to understand that.
We ready to move on to Terra's wife, Saffron?
Also A. I also have her in A. I think she looks great. I mean...
I have her in A tier. It's also nice to see some of John's family, too. I kind of hope we get to see a little bit more of them for just a little bit.
She looks great. She's sweet. She kind of fucks with Jean a little bit. That's exactly what you want. I mean, there's nothing to complain about. She looks great. And she does have the virtue of being in... Both of them have the virtue of being in the show a little bit later on, like in Volume 6, when they gotten... Maya working a little bit better. So I think that does help both of them, to be honest, a bit. Weirdly, I had Saffron higher. I think I'd actually have to switch them. I actually think Terra's hotter. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about.
You're crazy. Okay.
I am not crazy.
Saffron,
not crazy.
If she were in it more and we got more, like, examples of her doing things, she could actually be a contender for S tier for me. Again, I love her hair. I love that she has I love me a girl with long hair. I love me a girl in neckwear. Her little, like, wraparound neck thing that she has.
That does help. I will give you that.
Is
That does
so
help.
good. So I think it is completely and utterly fucking hilarious that I predicted this character. I predicted a tall, busty, blonde girl related to Jean with an orange color scheme and orange name who eats out a petite Atlesian, tan-skinned lesbian girl. I predicted that. The only thing I didn't predict is that she would be Jean's older sister instead of Jean's daughter. Citrine and Ice are basically Saffron and Terra, written in a fan fiction a year and a half before Volume 6 came out.
I think I've got Saffron in F tier, okay? Because whilst Jinn is just dressed like a stripper, Saffron is named like one. That name Saffron, I can't get past it. It's terrible.
I've thrown $1 bills at Saffron.
Yeah, get that shit out of my face, okay? And come back when you take credit.
I mean, she's named after Saffron of Lesbos, which is where we get sapphic and lesbian from.
Well, either way, it's extremely not good to be having that name if you're a girl. Women, if you're thinking of naming your daughter that, do it, but only if you're like a vindictive harridan that wants to treat her like shit, like Cinderella's stepmom.
So moving on to, we got another pair of characters who were introduced in Volume 6. One of them is relegated in Volume 6, one of them continues to be a presence later on. But first up is Maria Calavera. I did not put her on here twice because tiny, cartoonishly small little old lady, that's just gonna drag her down. So we're only talking about Maria in her prime, the Grim Reaper, and she's at least A tier for me.
Oh yeah,
like the skin tone and hair. The hair, I think, is my biggest issue. Like it just
that's why she's
there's
not
a lot
S.
about her aesthetic there's a lot about her aesthetic that's so fucking cool.
Oh yeah,
but it's not hot.
The problem is the hair. The hair, like, she has like old lady hair. Even when she's young, it doesn't really make sense. I don't really like that.
Well, now, actually, if you look at old pictures of old women, they had the same hairstyle back then, too.
You're right. No, you're actually wrong, because if you're going back to like the 30s to the 50s, women had long hair. They just tucked it up in like very elaborate hairstyles. Their hair was still long.
Like Willow is a good example of like
that's actually not the case.
What I'm saying is that like a lot of old women basically like just keep that same hairstyle their entire life, though, is the thing.
No, they don't. That's actually, again, that's not the case. That's not
what
true.
I've seen. It's true because I saw it. Like, are you going? Don't believe Coop's lying eyes here?
I do not.
Seen it. I definitely seen it.
Well, if you're talking about, it depends on what era you're talking about. If you're talking about, again, like 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, they did not cut their hair short. They had their hair long, and even in the 60s, they had long hair. They just did it up in like elaborate hairstyles that made it look short.
I'm talking about like old women I know, and I'm not talking about like that specific hairstyle. I'm talking about an old woman often has like the same hairstyle for years upon years.
Must be difference in region then, because all the old women I know, any old women I know that I've seen pictures of, they had completely different hair when they were younger. Because women just tend to cut their hair shorter as they get older. At least where I am, that's generally the case. Women just generally cut their hair a lot shorter as they get older. So that's why her hair's kind of grayish too. It's not like that black. That's the other reason why I'm saying it's kind of old lady looking. Is because if you look at it, it doesn't look as black as it should look if she was younger. But otherwise, yeah, she looks great. Like, I mean,
it might be a regional thing because I can imagine around here, like long hair, especially in such a humid place as here, is kind of like a bitch.
There you go. So then we might have figured it out. It might just be a regional thing because, like, where I am, it's generally women have longer hair when they're young, tend to cut it shorter as they get older. So that might be what we just figured out right now. But either way, I don't like her hair. That's my one issue, and that's the only reason why she's not an S. Because like, she's badass, fucking hot Latina. That's like what she's supposed to be. Obviously, I'm all about that. And but the hair just kind of, it's like, I don't like the bob cut. It very much looks like an old woman's hair, even when she's young. And it just that but everything else about her would be S.
It might also be like the tint of the hair too, because
Yes,
like
that's what I'm
looking at
talking about. Yeah.
like
Yes.
it does look almost like it's already graying.
Mm-hmm. And not in a nice way. Not like when they design like anime characters with like silver hair or whatever, right? Like, Alya, Uzaki, Weiss, a bunch of other, characters that have like that like silvery white hair. That's aesthetic. This is like kind of graying, and that doesn't really look as nice. That looks weird.
Moving on from Maria to the person who took her silver eyes away, Tak. F tier. Fucking Mohawk. No, stop. Women do not. Honestly, full stop. I don't think Mohawks look good on anyone, man or woman. I don't like the way Mohawks look. I just don't. And especially with Tak, with her like alligator skin shit that she has on. Yes, maybe pointing that out as a negative is me being racist towards reptilian faunus. But like, yeah, I'm very racist towards reptilian faunus. And also, her fucking teeth, they're sharp. No, I keep that away from me, please. Especially keep that away from my junk. F tier, instantly, bottom.
No.
Yeah, I'm
B
No.
tier for me. Give me
Or
that.
B also. I have her in B also. I'm with
I have in B. Yeah, I have in B. I'm B as well.
B.
B as well.
I want that smoke. I want that smoke.
Yeah,
all of you are freaks, okay? Media is in the right here, okay? He's right to be racist against faunus. I have her in F tier because I'm racist against Native Americans and she has a mohawk. The Iroquois deserved what they got.
How is your? Oh my lord!
I mean, maybe that's why Coop and I were disagreeing right now, because I am part Native American.
You're one of the good ones. We'll let.
You're one of the good. I'm walking away. I'm walking away.
This podcast was such a great idea.
It was, wasn't it? It's great. Yeah. No, I'm like 15% indigenous.
God.
Well, what tribe though? Like, what are you? Like Cheyenne, Arapaho, Pawnee?
Don't say Cherokee or Navajo. Those are the ones in the other tribes. Like, yeah, those guys are assholes.
I'm not gonna give away more. I mean, some of it's Central American Native, and some of it's Southwest American. So that's where some of my descent comes from. That's why I can say. That's why I was like saying, oh yeah, spicy Latina. Like, I'm Mexican, dude. Like, I'm part Mexican.
I do like the Croc Lady. I will say this about her design. It's definitely like one of the more striking designs.
Yeah.
In the series, like even though she's only on screen for like less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, but
like,
she made an impact. She made an impact, bro.
Yeah, she did. That's the thing.
She made an impact, and because I remember when we saw her on the post, like, it's a good looking character. Like, this is cool.
I do like her voice. I like her.
Yes.
The Australian accent she had, which is so fucking funny to give an alligator faunus a fucking Australian accent.
I don't think it was Australian.
Fucking crocodile hunter ass.
It was more like a Cockney accent, I believe.
Might have been.
It might have been Cockney. It might have been Cockney, and I'm just gaslighting myself into thinking Australian because she's an alligator faunus.
I was gonna say it's Cockney. So
okay, that's what I was going to mention whenever I was going to speak on it. It's like
that's fine too. Exactly. That adds to her points, honestly.
She's got a weird skin tone though too. Like, if they wanted to go green, just go full green. Like, I'm not gonna bulk
this Moonrock Seafoam green.
Yeah, this.
They're not designing her for you. You fuckers already have her in S. They're designing her for men of culture such as myself, High Powered, and Sock, who have her in B. Green would have been a little too far. This is a good balance of striking but not too far. That's why and I think the Mohawk actually suits the look.
Are you really going to tell me that a feminized version of Jim Carrey's The Mask doesn't turn you on, dude? Come on.
I am going to tell you that, to be honest. Yes, I am.
But he'd be bald. Or she.
Jim Carrey annoys me, honestly. I don't really like Jim Carrey.
Oh, wow.
Much. He's too over the top. I'm not sorry. Yeah. I don't dislike him, just...
So from bottom of F tier for now, like, there are people who are going to be below Tak for me, to the first true genuine contender for my top spot, Winter Schnee.
Oh boy.
S plus, double S, S triple S tier,
She's got
number one.
every single thing that Weiss has going for her, except she's taller and stacked. Which does kind of take away from, which, like, Weiss is still S tier because, like, flat is justice. Weiss fucking rocks the petite look. But I'm just saying, like, Weiss is good, Winter is better. Especially, like, we've seen, when we see her with her hair down, she's all beat up, and like, oh.
Dude, the amount of comments I've seen from, because I've watched a lot of reactions to stuff as well in my off time, and it's like, even during that season, it was just kind of like, it's like, even even though the letter was like, oh, pause, is it wrong to say she's way hotter now? It's like, concern.
Yeah, no, Winter Schnee with her hair down is that is some fucking...
She's got long, gloriously beautiful hair, but she also, like, always puts it up, like, you can never tell because she always has it up in her bun because she is a professional badass. Like, her 9-to-5 job is kicking everyone's ass that is in front of her. Like, she is so badass, so hot. Like, in the way she carries herself, just the confidence with the little side of angst that she has, at least in volume 7 and 8, when she's dealing with all the bullshit, and just she rocks. Like, she doesn't even have great outfits, but she fucking rocks them. Like, she manages to elevate the otherwise poorly designed outfits, whereas Weiss tends to get dragged down by the poor outfits she's been in. Like, that's just more evidence that, like, Winter is just better.
Winter is number one despite having the worst outfits probably in the show overall. And yeah, no, Winter with her hair down, like, her hair's almost as thick as she is. That's impressive as fuck, man. And yeah, like, all her attitude, like, very domineering, like, but yeah, with that little bit of angst, like, oh, just, chef's kiss, man. Like, no, you can't beat Winter. It's not even close. She should have her own tier, even above Schnee tier. It's just like super Schnee tier. Easily the most waifu character in RWBY, and it's by a lot. It is by a very wide margin that Winter is, to me, the hottest character. Attitude, the looks, the hair, body, everything. She's perfect. Yeah. Give me a figure, Viz. Give me a fucking figure, you assholes.
Yeah. I don't know why I've only got her in B tier. I can't really say why I've got her there. She just doesn't quite get so super up there for me, like, to where I'm all about it, you know. Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. It's just there's something about it. It's I don't know. Maybe it's that she doesn't go hard enough. Maybe she's not tall enough. Perhaps not stacked enough. Maybe she just doesn't quite meet the levels that she's been reaching for. You know, comes very close to plucking the star out of heaven, but doesn't quite reach it. And so I just have her a little bit lower.
Did somebody say something? I just heard like a faint whistling sound for like the last minute.
Bitch.
I have Winter in S tier. To me, Winter is just it's just Weiss Schnee, but a different variant of Weiss Schnee. Well, you know, they're sisters, so of course that's the case. You know,
I've got her in A. I've got her in a good high A myself.
Yeah, Winter is an S tier for me. She's just hot. Yeah, I also like the serious businesswoman, like, so yeah. Like, even though she's in boring outfits, like, she always looks good in them, so it's like, you know, struggling from success there.
Yeah, I like it when she like kind of breaks character a little bit, like when she's like with Penny and whatnot.
Yeah,
it's like what.
That's partly what makes me want her.
Her guard. Yeah,
that's what makes me want her in her own tier. She would have already been top of S tier without that. That scene makes me want her in her own tier.
We just go to the gacha game kind of tier. We're just like, oh, this is tier 0. This is tier 0.5. This is tier 1.
We have S tier and then we have W tier for Winter. For winning.
Winter is going to make a very handsome guy or girl very happy one day. But now let's go through the slog of characters no one gives a shit about. Starting with most people who are listening to this probably don't remember any of these characters' goddamn names. Starting with Arslan Alton, the leader of Team Auburn, from Team Auburn, who fought Team RWBY in the first episode of Volume 3.
She's the one with, like, the really orange skin and, like, the basically almost white blonde hair, right?
Yeah,
like
she's the one who looks like Beyonce in 2009.
Yeah, she's just a Diablo character.
Wait, which name did you say?
Arslan
Alton?
Alton?
I've pretty good beat. I like her.
I do like her aesthetic. I dig her as, like, someone who doesn't look like other characters in RWBY. She is kind of unique in that. It is kind of a shame that she is such a nothing character.
She was scrapping with Yang.
As much as I appreciate it, it's not an aesthetic that I'm very attracted to. Like, she's just not my type, so I have to put her in D tier.
She was in a really good RWBY 18 plus fan fiction that starred Jean, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
All these characters were. All these characters were, except for like some of the more recent ones.
There was one. That's what I remember her from. Anyway, I think she looks pretty good. I have her in B. Like, I think if they just toned down the slight oranginess of her skin a little bit more, it would look better. It's like a little too like, nobody's skin actually looks like that. But, like, other than that, I think she actually looks pretty good. So I like the contrast of, like, the dark skin and the lighter hair. I think that looks cool. So I have her in B.
Yeah, she's supposed to invoke, like, Africa and with lions. Like, her name is a reference to Aslan, the lion from Narnia. That's why she has, like, the white kind of, like, mane-shaped hair. And then the, brown skin is obviously, she's supposed to be from Remnant's equivalent of Africa.
I've got her in D. I've got all of them in D just because I couldn't remember them, and I saw the pictures and I was like, oh yeah, those things showed up that one time. Yeah,
I have her in C tier. Yeah, it's kind of the average, like, just, it's like it doesn't do anything. It's nothing for her. Again, it's just like, she's there. It's fine. It's whatever.
I mean, it's fair. I guess, like, Dude and Higher just are the ones that rated her higher.
I'm not trying to think about how much the character is there or not. Like, just do they look good or not, right?
When they're in the show more, that gives them more opportunities to be hot.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I guess that's true. But I have a character that's barely in the show near the top of S tier, which that we'll get to hopefully soon. So
yeah, I was about to say I was about to start, like, I was about to reach through the screen. Media says characters no one remembers. I'm like,
good characters.
Look, D and F tier is who.
True.
No, for me, D and F is like, you generally just don't look good. Like, that's what I have it as. It's not about how memorable you are. It's, do you look good or not? Like, is your character design aesthetic? That's what I think. That's all they think should matter for this. But yeah, I mean, we're doing different criteria.
Yeah, as I think about some of the characters that are coming up, I've decided to move Grimified Salem into D tier. We got some F tiers coming. Not in this batch probably, but like they're coming up towards the end of the podcast. Like, F tier is going to get filled up by some of the Atlas characters. Anyway, so Reese Cloris, the one who is totally fucking flirting with Blake during that same fight. She's a green-haired, green-eyed skater girl. I like the style. Like, I like the punk rock, almost like Avril Lavigne-ass
skater girl, football player. She's got the football eye black too. That's another thing that I like.
Yeah, that also works. That does it for me.
Give her a little more credit. It's not green. It's mint. Like, she's like mint hair and mint eyes. That looks better than just straight green.
There's a reason why I chose this character to be Jean's one night stand and just act casually.
Yeah, no, she looks great. I have her in A. Like, she's hot, man. Like,
yeah,
tomboys.
She's a solid B for me.
I have her in B.
Nah, tomboy. You gotta have her just an A just for tomboy, plus the hair. Like, I like the hair design too. It's really cool the way it, like, flares out and, like, kind of, like, goes over. I don't know how to explain that exactly, but it looks really cool. The football eye black, the way she flirts with Yang, like, that's
Blake she was flirting with.
Or Blake, whatever. I don't give a shit. She's flirting with somebody. She's flirty. Okay, so that's A tier.
The skateboard
aesthetic is also pretty cool. I like that.
Oh, she's kind of kick-ass weapon. Like
Yeah.
she will make another appearance on the weapon tier list whenever we do that. Next up is the lone girl from Team Bronze, Mei Zedong. She is very cute. I like the little beanie. I think it's hilarious that she has it over her one eye because, snipers totally don't need depth perception, guys.
Totally.
But she's also named after a communist, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
One of the worst communists too.
I like her hair color. I don't like her hairstyle.
No, I have her in D. Actually, this is the lowest one I've talked about so far because I do not like the beanie because it covers like half her face. Like if you got a pretty face, like I want to see it. I'm not. I can't tell.
Why hide it?
You know what I
mean?
mean? Yeah, exactly.
It's a little bland. I don't know. Yeah. She doesn't
it's a little
do.
Bland.
She doesn't do it. It's a little bland.
Yeah, she looks like she would be a nameless character that gets the shit beaten out of her in like in the opening scene of an anime or some shit.
I would say, like, not even that. She kind of looks more like a nameless character that would kind of be walking in the background of a scene and not even have anything happen to her at all. Like, she is extremely bland. I couldn't remember. I put her in F because I just there's really nothing to her like that I could pick out. And I don't know. Maybe if she wore a better outfit, maybe she'd stand out a little bit more. But who knows?
Yeah, I know nothing about her name references that you'll talk
Mao
about. But
Zedong, the leader of communist China, the first one.
I that's new to me.
Sock doesn't know his history.
Sock doesn't care about that shit.
Wait. So is the next up on the list the 4 girls from that other team that
from
only
Team
showed up?
Indigo?
Well, I was gonna say
only showed up once to fight Team Sun. Like they don't even appear during the Battle of Beacon, which like the Team Auburn characters as well as like Flint, Neon, and even some of the Team Bronze people. You can still see them in like the background during the Battle of Beacon. Team Indigo just shows up, has a shitty fight with Team Sun, and then fucks off. So starting with Nebula Violetta, I don't like her haircut. I don't like that haircut on anyone. I do like her style, but she's a nothing character who doesn't even look that good, so I kind of have to put her in F tier.
Which one is this?
The one with the crossbow sword.
What hair color? Give me the hair color. That's all.
Purple,
how I remember
purple.
them.
It's purple.
I have her in C.
Violetta, you can figure that out. I didn't even know which one he was talking about until he said Violetta, and I was like,
So
it's the purple.
I'm gonna make this.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't paying attention for a second. That's why. So
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
make
didn't hear
this
the name.
real quick, guys. They're all D tier because they're all basically the same characters, slightly different skins.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah. I have him in D tier as well for a somewhat similar reason. I do remember about them that they were basically meant to be the girl band equivalent of the NSYNC that they were fighting, and that was like their whole
And
shtick.
Team Sun is also like kind of a nothing. Like Sun is great. He's one of the best characters. He's the only one in that team that like legitimately matters. Neptune is kind of important in Volume 2. But that's it. And Scarlet and Sage might as well have not ever shown up.
Yeah. Weren't those girls like also just kind of like fan characters?
Yeah, they were like fan designs.
Yeah, they're just
from like
the designs aren't that great.
They're called Indigo because they were created during like an Indiegogo campaign.
Listen, the next RWBY, it's gonna be the Saja boys versus the K-pop Demon Hunters. I think that'll be the next the round 2 of this fight.
I thought they were called Indigo as a reference to the Indigo Girls.
I mean, it could be both, but
we're spending way too much time talking about these pointless characters. I'm just gonna let me just go real quick, and then I will just shut up for a little bit. I have the one with the dark red hair with the blue and tan like outfit. She's A. I just think she looks cuter than the rest of them. I have the one in green with the kind of dirty blonde hair in B. I have the one with the purple hair in C tier. And then I think I have... There's a 4th one. Where the fuck did I put the 4th one? Wait a minute. What the fuck? There's one more, isn't there? Who's the other one?
It's the one that's like.
yeah.
I have it right below.
down.
I have that one also in C, right below the one with the purple hair. The end. Okay, I don't care.
I've got them all in F tier.
So I have Nebula in F tier. She is the lowest ranked of these four. Do Gale is the blonde one with the spear. She is stacked and tall, and she does it for me, but like in a very not interesting way. So I have her in C tier. Gwen Darcy is also an F tier. She's the one from Team Indigo that even I keep forgetting about. I keep having to look up her fucking name. Like everyone else's name I remember because I'm a crazy person. And also Do is kind of important in RWBY On. Like I kind of wrote her to be like one of the strongest member of that team, and so she kind of like pops up every now and then to help like fight against Strong Grim throughout RWBY On Veil. It's because the wind spear. Like I got like utility out of that. Whereas Gwen Darcy with the big ploofy skirt with all the knives and like that's just such a dumb weapon. Just such a nothing present. So F tier, but above Talk and Nebula. And then Octavia Ember is a redhead, so she gets the redhead multiplier, which carries her into A tier.
Oh, I forgot about the passive ability.
The bottom of A tier. Like redheads automatically the redhead multiplier. So long as it is like noticeable, like Mei Zedong, it has like a magenta hair color, which is reddish, but she doesn't show it enough to gain that multiplier. Redheads and redhead adjacent, so anyone with like orange or pink hair is automatically at least in B tier.
Okay, who's next?
Next is Neon.
Oh boy.
Cat Girl. The other Cat Girl, the one with the tail instead of the ears. The disco tech rollerblader chick from Team Funky who talks all this mad fucking shit to Yang. I kind of love her, but I also kind of hate her. She's kind of annoying, but in a fun way. She also kind of gets the redhead multiplier for having orange hair, but she's in B tier for me.
Yeah, B tier.
Yeah, she's B tier for me, but definitely would be a fun night out at the club.
Oh yeah,
I have her in C because I just don't like partying and dancing. That's not my jam. That's a big reason why I would have her lower. She's funny and fun, so I can't have her like super low, but I also don't like the hairstyle either. And again, as with Nora, Nora's hair is even worse because Nora's hair is like more pale and washed out than Neon's. I'll defend the song Neon to the hilt because that's one of my probably top 3 RWBY songs of all time. With Media and I talked about that in those podcasts. But yeah, the design's not amazing. I hate shorts on anybody, like skirts or over shorts for girls. I always will take skirts over shorts on women. Pants on dudes over shorts. And I hate the little like sport shorts. I fucking hate those so much. So that like lowers her a lot for me too. It's like a weird thing, but like it's something I genuinely fucking hate for some reason. So that's why she's only in C. But like I don't hate her. Like she's not like terrible. I like her character. I like that she exists. I like that they brought her back, but like, eh.
I got her in D. Mostly just because of the voice. Like I can't stand her voice. It's just it's so grating and annoying. I don't like that kind of thing. Like and as far as her looks, she looks pretty good. Again, also, I think it is just the pigtails that kind of don't do it for me. Like if she had any kind of other hairstyle, she'd probably look like.
She goes through a massive hairstyle change when she comes back in Volume 7, but I actually think that hairstyle is worse. She has like the little triangle shape. I don't even know what it's supposed to look like cat ears though.
I like that
she has her hairstyle like that.
I like the outfit more, but the hair less in her Atlas arc.
I don't like either one of them. I think both hairstyles are pretty bad.
Yeah, no, neither of them are good. That's a big problem
she
for
just
me.
gone with like a just a single ponytail, it would probably be better.
Yes,
but
after that, we have back to characters who should be way more relevant than they ended up being. Glinda Goodwitch.
S tier.
S tier.
Glinda is hot as shit. She's got glasses. She doesn't take shit from anybody. She's constantly annoyed with everyone. She's like fucking elegant. She's got her hair actually looks pretty good. She doesn't like, she's like always annoyed. Just like the fact she's always annoyed at everybody, like very Tsundere. Like I love it. Like, you know, MILF Tsundere teacher. Are you kidding me? Plus the glasses. And she actually does, like, her most iconic shot is the one that you screen cap with her pushing up her glasses with her riding crop, like just fucking kicking Cinder's ass. Hell yeah. Like the tight like skirt, you know, with the stockings. Oh yeah. S tier all the fucking way, man.
Yeah, she's got that office lady buff, bro. Like she.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, the office lady buff. Hell yes.
I got her in C. I've never really been a huge fan of the office girl thing and or the bossy lady thing. And she's kind of old, you know. She's got to go up against all of these nubile teen girls. Like I can't really put her too much higher than them a lot of the time. So I gotta keep her like at the mid tier for me.
I have Glinda in B tier, mainly because I think that's like the bar for blondes in RWBY. So I feel that's a good spot for her to be in. So definitely a very attractive character, but to me that's the bar right there. That's where you gotta pass to get higher. Is you gotta pass.
See,
Glinda.
I feel like Glinda, because like she's so uptight at work all the time. Like you get her out on the town, you get a few drinks in her, she'd fucking blow off all the steam. You know what I mean?
You
know what I'm saying?
We all know she was. We all know she was banging Ironwood, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
Ironwood witches.
When they pull up, when they pull up to Pyrrha in Ozpin's office, they get out of that elevator. He's like readjusting his tie, and she's like fixing her glass. Like, you know, they were just fucking in that elevator, right?
Elevator.
Yeah, living it up when I'm going down. The older I get, the more Glinda works for me. I think it is because she's so much older than the rest of the cast during that era of RWBY. Like, she is the only adult woman we see throughout the first 2 volumes. And like the next time we see any kind of adult female is Raven in volume 2, but again, she was just kind of reskinned from Yang. That wasn't even her final design. And then Winter in volume 3, who is also just like half Glinda's age.
I would not have had Glinda this high when I first started watching the series, definitely. Like, I definitely have her higher now, but I don't care. It's still true, you know?
What we gotta ask of Ironwood is how good is Glindy at gulping the glizzy, if you know what I mean.
Probably pretty great, because he's been around. He's got experience.
He's
got experience.
She had to handle Ironwood's twin-linked pneumatic piston cock, okay? So...
Could she stimulate the nerves through the prosthetic? That would be some serious work she'd be doing.
Clearly she can, and that's the point. That's why she's S tier. She pushes the glasses up, she reads the manual, and she figures it the fuck out.
Okay, very well. I will betray my ephebophile compatriots and move the MILF up by 1 tier.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
It is kind of silly that I have her right in between RWBY and Maria on my tier list. So, it's got that going. Next up is Amber, the Fall Maiden, who is also dead, and unlike Pyrrha, she actually did leave a body behind. So she's got that going for her.
Wait, who did Amber kill?
No, Cinder killed Amber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she left a body behind. Like, she's still down there. She's still down in the Beacon Vault.
She's still down there. Oh fuck, you're right.
All you had to do is traverse a grim-infested school in order to get to her. She's the easiest pull in here.
No.
Because the Grim
God! No!
Yeah.
No.
He's got a point.
No.
Sock, you heard me at the beginning. I said no tourists. Man the fuck up. Man the fuck up.
You knew what this job was when you took
You
it.
knew what you signed up for.
You're right.
You know I'm right. I put her in B because, again, the bob haircut is the thing that brings it down a lot. Otherwise, I think she actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, that brought her down to C.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's the thing. The hair was what really brings her down for me. She probably would have been S tier for me with better hair. You know, nice tan girl, nice, brunette. That's generally like what I like. And I actually like her outfit design too. It's just that haircut is really bad. And on things like this is the thing with like any anime or it's anime stuff in general, but let's be honest, like anime aesthetics look better than Western cartoons. Like it's just a fact. The thing is, like a lot of times the faces look relatively similar. There's not that big of a difference, right? So the hair makes a massive difference. I mean, we can just talk about Quince for that, right? Like there's a reason why they all had different hairstyles and slightly different hair colors is to be able to differentiate them more in their character designs, right? So the thing is with RWBY characters, a lot of what's going to make the difference is the hairstyle is going to be a big distinguishing factor. So the fact that her hair is so square looking has to bring her down a lot for me. Because like otherwise I'd probably put her in S, but that weird bob cut, fucking, she's got like almost like a fucking Edna Mode haircut, and so that brings her down to B for me.
Yeah, her bangs aren't straight, at least.
Yeah, that helps. That's why she's not C. If she had Edna Mode bangs, then she'd be C or D.
Listen, there's a reason she wore that hood all the time.
She's like A with a hood. She's like A with a hood.
The hood stays on during sex.
For me, Amber was a solid A tier for me. Amber's a solid A. Good outfit, looks good. She's got some really good art of her too. Also, it's like a really good piece of the art where like she's like on her horse, but there's something on the saddle. I'm not going to elaborate any further, but it's a chef's kiss.
Can you post that in the podcast?
No, you can find that yourself. I'm not gonna do that work so you can goon to it. You gotta go on that. Yeah, whatever. Let's keep going.
Talk about saddle swords.
Oh, that's what you're talking. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Never mind. Okay, I slightly misunderstood. All right, I got you then.
So, going from the corpse drying out in the Beacon Vault to the living person who might as well be a corpse drying out on wherever the fuck Salem is. Cinder Fall, the person who stole Amber's power. I had no other segue for that. Man, Cinder is such a mixed bag. So Cinder has both the benefit and the unfortunate circumstance of having the most outfit and hairstyle changes of anyone in the cast. Like, she has way more outfits than anyone else. She's gone through the most designs throughout the series. And some of them work, some of them don't. So we have to take this based more on her attitude. And in the first 3 volumes, she's like super fucking hot and seductive and powerful and mommy. And then she's just a fucking shitheel. Just a complete garbage crash out of a person.
Is a Division A professional hater. And I love her for that.
Yeah,
I say though, like you say, like super like hot, like yeah, she was like she had the whole like femme fatale thing going on. I don't know, she got hotter as the volumes went on. I don't know what to tell you.
I got like the opposite. I thought she was very hot at the beginning. Later on, she got too disfigured for me. If you're into like the whole nugget fetish thing, that's cool. You do you, man. I'm not about that. Like, you gotta leave it. Like,
hey, I'm not into it, but like if you are, that grim hand can do wonders.
Yeah,
especially for you ladies out there. For you ladies out there, I would not be surprised if all the ladies have Cinder a lot higher than any of us do, just because of how far that grim hand can stretch.
Listen, I don't. That's all I gotta say. I can appreciate a scarred woman. All right.
I still got her an A. I'm just thinking of her as like her original form, to be honest, for this one. it's the grim arm doesn't bother me as much as like missing the eye, honestly, is what bothers me more for like the later half of her, to be honest. I mean, half of her. But
I would
she,
probably have her in A if it wasn't for the deformity.
yeah, I
That
mean,
came
I'm just
with her.
honestly, I'll be honest, I'm just ranking her because the picture media chose is her from volumes 1 through 3. So I've got her in A because I think she, everything that he already said. So for those reasons, I have her in A. If I don't know, it's different than Blake, where it's like with Blake, she knowingly chose to completely fuck herself with a shitty haircut, versus with Cinder, it's like it happened to her.
Well, Cinder, she originally had short. Well, not originally. She originally had like the bun and stuff when she was a little kid and stuff. But then in her flashback, she has short hair, and she actually kind of rocks the short hair.
Yeah, the
She
hair isn't the
looks
problem.
better. She
Yeah,
looks
no, the
better
hair-
with the long hair. But like at least the short hair cut she chose. Like this is the thing with a lot of the especially when we're factoring personalities. Like pick a lane. Like if you're going to have short hair, have something like Ruby or like Cinder does in her volume 3 flashback and her volume like 4 onward outfits. If you're gonna have long hair, have beautiful long hair. Have like Weiss with her hair down, or Winter with her hair down, or Willow or Pyrrha or Yang or any of those characters. When you're trying to try to split the difference, like Amber does with her shoulder length, like bowl cut ass hair, or Edna mode haircut, then it doesn't look as good. Or like Blake in her Atlas outfit, where she has, neck length, and it just she'd look better with shorter hair. She'd look better with longer hair. The hair length that Blake has in the Atlas saga is just the worst length for a woman.
Neither here nor there, sort of thing.
Yeah, left side road safe, right side road safe, middle of the road squished like grape.
I've got her at A, but like I probably should have put her in up in S. Honestly, the more I think about it, because I haven't thought about these characters in a long time.
I respect that.
Yeah, I ended up putting Cinder in B tier because like even when she's being a shit heel, she's so funny. Like in a very unintentional way. Like, god damn it, Cinder. She's like I've said before, I think with our worst character listing, I think you, Coop, you had her in your bottom 5, and I was like, I can't put her that high on my shit list because she's kind of adorable at this point. It's kind of adorable how much she fucks up.
Well, I think I put her low on that list kind of for the same reason that I put her so low on this one, was that because she got so much worse than she originally was when she was originally pretty good. I kind of pulled her down even further for me. Like if you fuck up a character that was already not that great, then I don't really care that much. But if you mess with a girl who looked pretty damn hot and make her less hot, that's really bad. It was bad with Blake, and and it's bad with her. I can't unsee what they undid to my darling.
I can respect that. I don't know, I just part of me, like, I look at it, I'm like, I can fix her.
You could try. You could try. But
I mean, it would be because you know what she was like before. It's something that is worth trying to fix. I can give you that. That's fair.
At this point, you'd have to have like $6 million man skills to fix her. Like that's.
But you can see why somebody would be desperate enough to try to fix her. You can see why. You can sympathize with it, even if you'd be like, "Oh, dude, you're barking up the wrong tree." But you'd be like, "But I get it. I get it."
So moving on from Cinder to the person who wants her head crushed by Cinder's thighs even worse than Sock does, it's Emerald!
S. S tier. Fucking S tier so hard. Not only, obviously, the outfit in Volume 8, I'm just basing it entirely off of that. Nice tits. She's, like, thick. She's brown. I love the mint hair. The contrast is beautiful. The red eyes, I've already talked about that. I have a thing for anime characters with red eyes is a fucking thing for me. I don't know why, but I just realized over the past couple of months it's like a fucking thing for me. The fucking tsundere attitude. Hell yeah. I mean, especially in Volume 8. Jesus. If we were basing it just off of Volume 8, oh my god, she'd be competing with Winter. Honestly. That's how good she looks in Volume 8. Like, and because I think Volume 8, like, they really got, like, the faces of the characters a lot better at that point, I feel like. Like, I know that, just for example, like, Weiss, like, obviously her hair looks like shit, and her outfit looks like shit in Volume 8, but, like, just everybody's faces looks a little bit better. Like, guys and girls. Like, just everybody looks a little bit better by, like, Volume 7, 8, 9, especially, right?
Yeah.
And just, Emerald looks so good in Volume 8 that,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
easy fucking S tier, man.
Yeah,
Again, this is not-
Emerald's S tier, just a real proper baddie. Oh,
Yeah. Midriff. Oh yeah, midriff. God, I love me some midriff. Yeah,
So
and she shows off midriff.
She is very, very hot for all the reasons you said, like the midriff, the cleavage, the attitude, the eyes. But I can't have her any higher than C tier just because a lot of the basic stuff with her just isn't my type.
Get out.
Like, it's just not my type.
Get out of your own podcast. Get out of your own podcast.
I at least have her at B and B rank. Come on, I mean, Media,
Well,
what are you doing?
I've got her lower than Media does, okay? I've got her in D because of the stupid green hair. Green hair, I don't like it, okay?
It's mint hair, not green hair. Fuck off.
Yeah, well, the other girl with the mint hair, guess what? She's even lower. She's an F with me because of the stupid mint hair. It's a dumbass hair color. I don't want green hair on my women. Looks like you got mold in it and never got it out.
The slander.
I was gonna say that is slander. Like mint. I mean, I could see like regular green hair, sure, but mint. I never think of mold when I see mint hair.
Emerald just never really did it for me that way, but I do appreciate it. Again, like it's a diversity thing. I know diversity doesn't really matter when it comes to art and entertainment, but when you're speaking, about character designs in a show that has this many fucking characters, then it does benefit the whole show to have characters who look very differently. Like, no one else in the show looks like Emerald. I really appreciate that. I appreciate her character. I appreciate everything she stands for. It's just not someone I would want to fuck.
Fair enough.
Unless she was coming on me
fuck
first.
it.
Because
You know
I would fold. Like, honestly, even with someone like D and like one or two of the F tiers, I would absolutely fold if they were the ones making the advances.
Fine, more for me. I don't care. I mean, someone maybe I'll get lucky and someone in the comments will be on my side with Emerald. We'll see.
Who knows?
Yeah, get in the comments.
Who knows?
All right. So moving on, another genuine contender for the very top spots, Neo, the one who doesn't talk, which makes her the perfect woman.
yes.
Media had to say it before Coop did.
Yeah, well,
I will say with Neo, she is S tier for me. Great outfits, a very striking character design. Yeah, no, she's hot. Like, there's no left or right about it. So
I've got her in A tier, but she would have been an S tier, but Neo, she's a very loyal woman, She was fearless and crazier than him. She was his queen, and God help anybody that dared try to mess with his queen.
I know this reference.
Not the fucking Suicide Squad meme.
I have her only in the top of B, which might surprise anybody who knows how high I had her outfit ranked. Because I had her outfit like at the top of S tier. She's hot, but she's just not thick enough. I'm sorry, so I have her at B. That's like, I don't know.
She also has the crazy multiplier, which like usually that's not a multiplier, but like, and a lot of people will be like, "Oh, that's a downgrade." But luckily, these girls aren't real, and so the crazy just makes them hotter. Now, if they were real, then the crazy would make them less attractive.
No, it makes them
but-
more hot in real life too, and that's what's the problem about it. Like, it wouldn't be a problem if it made them ugly.
I love that she is like a 4'9" sassy brat who doesn't talk and can also, another bonus, she can create illusion. She can look however you want. In fact, you know what? Just because I remember that, she's going above Winter.
How dare you?
Because if I'm not
How
feeling
dare
her
you.
aesthetic,
How
she
dare
can
you.
just transfer. She can transform into Winter.
Dude's loading his shotgun.
Well, I think she
Yeah.
typically, like in real world, she seems to transform into stuff her proportions. So it'd be Winter.
She
But
does
sure.
in the first couple volumes, but in volume 9, she expands her powers and she's able to like conjure up the Jabberwockers.
Yeah, that's in a totally different world, though. Like,
So
I
I'll just marry her. I'll just move into the Ever After with her.
I wouldn't count the Ever After. I'm taking the Ever After off the board here. We can't be allowing Ever After stuff to interfere with the ratings.
I mean, honestly, in fairness, the more you talk about her, the more I wonder why I didn't put her higher. Should have. I don't know why I didn't.
She's very petite, by the way.
She is a
You
little
can
too.
grab
Yeah,
her and-
just-
you can grab her and pick her up. That's an.
I mean, yeah, dude, you especially are like twice her size.
Yeah.
She would come up to you like your
you
stomach.
could give her all the uppies you could ever want, you know.
Yeah. And she would give you all of the something else that you could ever want in exchange.
Yay.
Yeah, well, if you put her ass, I'm not going to argue. I don't know why I put her lower than I did. I don't know why I put her as low as I did. It's weird.
Don't worry about it, man. We all make mistakes.
We do. Yeah, that is true. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, also just, long hair, heterochromia. I'm kind of like, it's hit or miss on character designs.
For her, it works.
Neo
That
pulls
actually-
it off great.
That'll depend.
And the cleavage, the outfit, the attitude, like it's just, she's the total package in a fun size proportion that I could throw around, or rather, she could throw herself around me.
Yeah, no, this is the first time I'm doing this whole podcast. I'm changing her. I'm moving her up to S tier. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I don't care.
Yeah, it's a good.
I'm
same.
moving her to S, and I'm going to repost.
So, moving on to the only character on this list who is even shorter than Neo. I did say that we have every single named female character in the show on this list, which means we have to talk about Caroline Cordovan.
F minus.
F tier.
So F tier.
Now, hear me out, guys.
Hear me out. Yeah, hear us
No.
out.
Here we go.
No.
Hear us out.
No.
A genuine hear me out, because so many times people say hear me out and then it's a conventionally attractive person or someone who is like,
No, this is
Objectively
a
hot.
real hear me out. Okay, well, let me hear. I'm hearing you out. Let's go.
Oh, I put him in F tier as well. But I just wanted you guys to hear me out about it, so that you would know that I had also agreed with you. That's all.
I'm gonna say is wood.
No, you have her an A, Sock. You need to fucking explain your goddamn self. What the
Wood.
fuck? We invited you into our podcast again, and you fucking put Cordovan in goddamn A tier? Like, above Emerald, you fucking asshole. What is wrong with you? Explain yourself. I'm crashing out right now. Explain your fucking self, Sock.
No, I don't think I will.
he's doing it for the love of the game. He's doing it for the meeting.
Now, okay, I can.
I'm just curious at this point. I just got to know what's going on in his head. To put Cordovan above Emerald.
I don't know, man.
I'm listening. Fucking shit, dude. I'm not gonna not let you speak. I gotta hear it. I need to know.
I don't got a reason, bro.
The reason is fuck you. That's why.
All right.
Oh, for the love of the game, man.
Jesus
Oh,
fucking
my
Christ,
goodness.
man.
I will say this. Even though I've got her in F, I can see it. Okay, I'll just put it there. I can
Thumbs up.
definitely see it.
I mean, when she was young, we know from Maria that characters do get cartoonishly short when they get old. So, you know what? Maybe Maria, when she was younger, we don't ever see that, but, maybe when she was in the prime of her youth, she was more like a Weiss or a Neo.
But Glinda is in her 50s and she's still hot as fuck.
Hey,
That's the problem here.
them all at different rates, man. Okay, like
All right, I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's. Has anybody?
I'm just dragging this out for the.
Y'all
for
have
giggles.
seen Ming-Na Wen, for example. She's like in her 50s and she's fucking hot. That's an actual real person, by the way.
well, she's
Oh.
Asian. That works different with them.
Yeah, but still, Jesus Christ, she looks amazing. Holy shit, one of the hottest people in Hollywood, and she's like 60, I think, right now. Or who's the Italian girl that played the mom in Spider-Man?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
She's fucking
Tomei.
hot.
Are you talking about Marissa Tomei?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was her.
I think it's Marissa Tomei. Oh yeah, Marissa Tomei. Holy shit. Yeah, she's still hot as fuck. He's 60. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Moving on to from the Atlas wannabe to the true Atlasian elites, Harriet Bree, fucking F tier.
F tier. Also for me too.
Yeah, I got her an F.
I don't like her style. I don't like her attitude. I don't like her haircut. Again, the fucking side shave shit needs to not be on women or men or anyone. I don't like that hairstyle on anyone. It's not a sexist thing. It's an equal opportunity dunking.
I'm an equal opportunity offender.
Yeah. She has brown skin, which I can see that being a bonus for some people, but not me. And so she is just not great. Though aesthetically, like from a character design standpoint, it's like it's not bad. Like she's supposed to be the rabbit from the Rabbit and the Tortoise fable, and much like that, she did not put the work in where she needed to, which is why she lost to RWBY. Sorta.
I have her in D instead of F simply for the purple eyes or violet eyes, which I'm very partial to. Like I said, red or violet.
Like I say, it's very neat. She has a
Yeah.
neat character design. She's just not hot for me.
Yeah, that's why I have her in D, not F. Like, it's just that, and yeah, brown skin bonus points for sure. But yeah, other than that, no, she's definitely attitude-wise and character-wise, she fucking sucks ass. So
I don't know.
she's still low.
I've got her in A. I don't know. There's something about her that I like, but it's like yeah, her story kind of like at that point with her personality did not help her out.
Which character was she again? I'm sorry.
Harriet, you have her in A, dude.
She's the fast one.
You have her in A, dude.
Oh, Harry. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I like Harry a lot. She's great.
She's brown, so I figured you'd have to have her in at least A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have her in A tier. Yeah. I just got confused about who we were talking about here. Yeah. No, Harriet's great. I like Harriet.
Yeah,
It's good. Gotta go fast.
You're too slow.
Yeah, I would imagine some Sonichu memes could be said here. But I
Do
will
not
refrain.
speak that
Yeah.
into existence here.
no.
Moving on to Harriet's teammate, Elm Edern, also F tier. I don't like this. I like this design even less than Harriet. She is just kind of big, chunky girl, and I love her weapon, but her weapon is just like a less interesting version of Nora. Like overall, she's just kind of a less interesting version of Nora in a lot of ways. She doesn't have anything that really stands out other than just being built like a truck, which is not something that appeals to me. Sorry.
And that's why I have her in C instead of F, is because she's built like a truck and she's got a dump truck.
I like
So,
big ladies, but
yeah.
she's C tier.
Yeah, that's why I have her in C. It's like, yeah, other than that, yeah, there's nothing going for her. But she's big and thick and, and muscular. So that, like, has to count for something. So for that reason alone, I got her in C.
That's
I got her in
the D from F.
I got her in D because just somewhat similar reasons to me. She's kind of big. I feel like though that she probably could cook pretty well. For some
Honestly, yeah,
reason, I
she
get
probably
that
can.
vibe.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. She just reminds me, if anybody's watched The Expanse, she kind of gives me Bobby Draper vibes. Anybody's watched The Expanse, maybe media can bother to put that on here. He doesn't have to, but the girl who plays Bobby Draper, Frankie Adams, is like she's a Samoan actress. And I kind of I think she's cuter than Elm, but like, I get that kind of vibe from Elm, and I kind of like that. I think Elm is just kind of a discount Bobby Draper. So anybody who's watched that
if
show,
I
knows what
was
I'm talking about.
if I was to compare her to like a sci-fi character, I'd say she's Teal'c from Stargate. That's the closest one I can think of.
Continuing the Atlas slander on my part, so every Atlas character is either like S tier or F tier for me. I don't know why. It just panned out that way, although that is actually a lie. There are exceptions. We just haven't gotten to them yet. Freya, the Winter Maiden, is also a named female character, which means she gets to be put on this list. Despite being so old, she literally keels over because she engages with the plots.
Wait, now hear me out.
How many necrophilia jokes can I fit into this podcast?
Yes. We've already said
Now
we've made more necrophilia jokes in this one podcast than we have in the entire 100+ episodes up to this point.
Yeah. So
Look, guys,
Freya is someone that 100%, like, I am convinced when she was actually young, she was like a winter tier. Like, just the way her hair is, her just overall body type, I guess you would say. Like, Freya in her heyday would have been a force to be reckoned with on the dating scene. But she's well past the peak. She's well over the hump, and so I won't hump. I can't put her in F tier, just because I could totally see a flashback where she would be S tier.
You got to put her in F tier because literally every single one of the rest of us put her in F tier. You're the only one. I just checked. We all have her in F tier. That's way too.
Made up my mind.
That's way too overwhelming. That's way too overwhelming.
I'm gonna devil's ad on media's behalf here. Okay, like
I'll put her at the top of F tier.
Okay, I have her at the top of my F tier. I have her at the top of my F.
She's also at the top of my F tier, but that's
because of what you said. Yeah, because I thought the same thing as what media said. Is like she probably looked great when she was younger because she's like an old lady, but she still looks fairly fit. She looks fit.
She is probably actually the oldest person who isn't quasi-immortal in the series. Like, she's older than Maria. Maria's the only other contender. And I mean, we don't know that for sure. We don't know anyone's confirmed ages, but like it's a toss-up between Maria, Cordovan, and Freya for being the oldest one. And of those three, only one of them is keeled over. So I'm willing to put money on her being the oldest.
Maria's also older, is tiny as a joke, I feel like, which is not a very funny joke. Like, it's completly unrealistic.
No. You see, Maria was actually always that short. It was just hard to tell because of the perspective.
Yeah.
It's just her and Talk are 2 4-foot midgets throwing down in that episode.
The old
that ignores how large alligators are or crocodiles are, but okay.
There are actually
she could be a caiman.
Yeah, caimans, stuff like that, demigators.
Oh yes, I'm sure that Miles and Carrie are specific enough to make her a caiman instead of a fucking alligator or crocodile. Yes,
no,
let's
keep the memes. Let's keep the slander going. Let's keep the slander going. Talk is actually 3'7".
The entire world of Remnant is just a mini
Talk just shrinks by loses an inch.
The only thing that matters is maintaining the agenda.
The agenda must be maintained.
Speaking of agenda, though,
oh no,
fucking next is Robin, and I don't like her at all.
Her face is just so long. She's got like a horse face, and that bothers me so much. Like her face is so oval shaped. You notice? You see what I'm talking about? Her face is...
Well, yeah. Apparently, I don't know if this is true or not. Apparently, when they were designing the character, they used like a default male's head for her.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And I don't know why. It doesn't say anything about her character. It doesn't suit her.
Yeah, she just looks ugly as a result.
Robin Hood, that invokes something or someone that should look more like an older, browner skinned Ruby, but she's not. Like, her aesthetic, like, she's based on Robin Hood and she doesn't wear a hood. That right there is worth F tier.
True.
But her face is so long. I have her her below. I'm not going to say yet. I'll talk about it later. But I have her below fucking Freya by a lot. She's my second lowest. Probably.
I don't think she's like I like her look. I think the disconnect you're having with her is the fact is like she in a world of like anime faces, she has like the animated like Wonder Woman face.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, like it's because it's a good looking face. It's just comparatively to the rest of the cast, it's like wait a minute, it's
well,
like
again, that's a fair point. I'm comparing these characters to anime characters, right? Like I said, like
yeah,
my comparison is like is Alia, is Marin, is I'm not going to name all the fucking visual novel characters. I'll name one, Akizuki Kana. That's like my favorite visual novel character design of all time. She's a fucking scythe girl, from a visual novel. That's the kind of thing that I like more, So it doesn't. This is a big disconnect from that. In fairness, so yeah, I think this is a face shape.
I have Robin in B tier. I do like that she looks different from a lot of the other cast, and I can appreciate the difference, but also like Tan too. And like the whole package too, also with her.
Yeah, full on looks wise, like she's in B tier for me as well. Like she's great.
I got her an F because like her name's Robin, but she doesn't have any like robin feather in her little cap or anything, or even just like red hair to denote her Robinness. Like it's a bad name.
Have a merry band of men in tights.
Yeah, no, they're just girls, and they're not even in tights. Like, what are we doing here, people?
She's not even hanging out with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, gotta get something going on that's at least a little Robin Hoodish about her.
I was today years old when I realized she was based on Robin Hood.
Really, the happy what? Nothing tipped you off?
They did such a shitty job with it. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah.
They did such a whole. Here's the thing. I don't watch RWBY thinking, oh, what is this inspired by? Like I literally never think of that, And so the fact that, and I've noticed it with a couple things, but like, I get the whole like, old woman who lives in a shoe thing. That's where fucking Cordovan comes from. So I get that, but that's obvious. But like, RWBY is Little Red Riding Hood. I get that too. That's really fucking obvious. But with Robin Hill, it's like, yeah, Robin, but other than that, like they don't do anything that actually like follows through on that, which is fine. But like, then also she's a bad character. Oh, we're not going to argue about that, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, that's why it's like there's something else.
So moving on to the other happy Huntresses, starting with Fiona Time. She is the cutest out of the
That's the goat girl,
happy
right?
Huntresses.
That's the sheep girl.
Sheep girl,
right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. S tier. Monster girl S tier.
She's very cute, but that's kind of it. I kind of can't have her any higher than C tier. In fact, she's actually at the bottom of C tier.
I have her an F. Because even though she's cute, the fucking sheep ears just fucking gross me the fuck out.
It makes Blake and Callie even weirder.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I can't. Like, cat girls are cute. Like, I haven't actually played or read Nekopara yet, but like, I'm going to at some point. I know I will, right? And I'm sure I'll play some of the. But like, the sheep thing? No, that's we're getting a little bit weirder. That's again. Anybody else, do your thing, man. I don't care. But for me, like, I'm not judging. But for me personally, nah, the sheep, and she even has like the piercing, like she's livestock. Oh no, I'm not.
Which is such a fuck choice.
That is such a choice, dude. I kind of almost respect that choice that they fucking did that. But like, in terms of waifu-ness, no. I mean, and also the really short hair kind of brings her down a lot as well, which again, it works with her aesthetic. Like in terms of her design, the way she's supposed to be designed, it makes sense. But like waifu wise, nah.
I think she would be higher if she had curlier hair.
Yeah,
like
curlier
if her hair looked more like a
If she had an afro, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, that would actually. Yeah, weirdly that if she had an afro and not the ears, and again without the fucking tag. Like without the fucking livestock tag, then that would, for me, that would help. Honestly, I'm sure there's an audience out there where the fucking ears and the livestock tag only make her more S tier. And again, I respect you for that, whoever you are. But like, it's just not for me.
Yeah, I got her at like D, because yeah, she is fairly cute, but like you said, the ears are kind of weird, and she's in terms of like just like looking at her, she's kind of plain otherwise, really. If you just take the
Yeah.
ears out, like she's not really pulling any features in any particular directions. She's very normalish looking.
Completely agree. Yeah. Very plain otherwise. She's too meek. She's too much. She acts too much like a sheep. It's. I mean, it works, I guess, for a character,
Crazy.
but like, yeah. But
It's like,
waifu
whoa, go
wise,
figure.
I mean, I have very top of S tier is Winter, right? Who has actually a lot of a very forceful personality, right? So you know what I like. That's not what.
Hey, look, it's my own personnel proclivities there with the reason why she's in S tier. Okay.
Like I said, I'm not hating. I said I respect it.
So, moving on to the next Happy Huntress, Joanna Greenleaf, the ugliest character in the show.
Which one is that?
He's the one with the green hair, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the dark skin, green hair. I did not even realize that this was a girl at first.
I thought this was the trans character for a while.
Yeah.
And it's not.
No.
I have the trans character higher because this character is ugly as shit, man.
Yeah,
she
it's
looks
not
like
really.
She looks like I can't. I mean, like, yeah, she just looks like shit. She looks mannish and ugly, and I wouldn't touch it.
This is the only one out of the entire female cast that I would say is just bad character design. Full stop. Like,
yeah, I would agree with
Robin
that.
is also, I would say, bad character design, but only because she doesn't look at all like the things she is trying to or supposed to be invoking. If Robin Hill was called something different and was like either a background character or less important or less terribly written or just had something else going on, then her design would work. Same with Harriet. Like, I think Harriet's design is neat. It's just not attractive. Tox character design is fucking metal as hell. It's awesome. Not attractive at all for me. Cordovan is perfectly designed for what she's trying to be and what she's trying to do and the role she has. She's just really annoying.
The role she has fucking sucks, though.
The role she has just sucks. But like, it's a totally serviceable character design. Some of the characters like Arslan and May, like, they have very cute designs. They have very great designs despite not being important at all. Joanna is not important, not well designed, not attractive, just has nothing going for her.
I have the green-haired lady in D tier. I think I have the other member of the Merry Huntresses in also D tier too. Like, just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I've got this girl in F tier. Like, I didn't have to question this one. It was just like,
yeah. I've got her in F as well. This is not even the kind of girl that could go through an 80s movie where the ugly girl gets glammed up for the prom and gets the hot guy at the end. You're not even at that approaching that level.
You're not saving this.
I'm gonna have to call it a night though. It's getting late for me. I gotta go to sleep.
Alright, yeah, now that HP is gone, he's gonna miss one of the first jokes I thought of when I came up with the rules for who gets on the list. Next up is May Marigold. I'm sorry, chicks with dicks are an automatic F tier.
I'm gonna be honest. I have her in D because, like, D for dick, man. But no, I have her. She actually doesn't look as bad as the green girl. Like, she genuinely does not look as ugly as her. So I had to put her higher for that reason, just because she actually is less ugly than her.
Yeah, I have her in C actually.
I honestly, you know, I'll put it this way: if you if you didn't tell me that was a trans character, I would not have known.
Yes,
I was like, not a great design. She looks okay, not that great, whatever. But I would not have guessed. I thought that the green character was the trans character. So yeah, no, like, she doesn't look great, but she's not, like, I wouldn't put her at the bottom because she doesn't look as ugly as some of the other characters. Cordovan looks uglier for sure. I'm gonna say the sheep thing weirds me out even more. So, you know.
Yeah, I got her an F as well.
I don't think any of us have her high up, so
Yeah.
I'll speak. I'll go through high powered's list for him. High powered also has her in D, also in D tier, same as me. High powered and I have a lot of similar. I think our lists are the most similar, to be honest.
Just strange. Just strange because usually you and I get kind of more the usual topics.
She is the final F tier non-meme pick on the list. And she is not at the bottom of F tier. Like, I actually have her above... I definitely have her above Joanna and Cordovan. But she's somewhere around, like, the same spot as, like, Nebula, Elm, and Tak. Like, she's below Harriet and Robin, but above Cordovan and Joanna.
I can't put her down at the bottom just for being trans, because I have seen trans women. I've seen women who are...
I can.
I've seen... No, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, like, I can guarantee that you have seen biological women who are born women who are objectively uglier than a trans woman.
Yes.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Like I said, like, May's not even the bottom of the tier list.
Yeah.
I enjoyed whenever she popped up on the screen. It was because she was kind of like a no nonsense character.
Yeah, no, as a character, she's actually probably the happy huntress I like the most, like in terms of character. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah,
I don't remember that much about her, and so I got, like, generally, if I couldn't remember that much about the thing, I would also put them in a lower tier.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I mean, yours is the most heavily bottom weighted list for sure.
Yeah,
by a lot. It's by a wide
Although it does
margin
oddly somehow align with Media's rather well.
Yeah, but like just in terms of like the order is similar to Media's, but the like tier placing is different. Whereas like high powered and I have a more similar weight.
I hold women to a higher standard than you guys is why, okay?
Yeah, clearly.
So next we have a 2-for-1 deal, because I literally could not find a screenshot where it's just one and then the other. The Malachite twins, Matilda and Milsha?
Yep.
Or is it
Militia? I think it's Militia. I think it's Militia. I think it's Militia.
Or Militia.
I think it's Militia.
One of them is definitely Milsha.
Is it Milsha or Militia? I thought it was Militia.
Either way, I'll just say it right now. I got them in C. I would have had them higher were it not for the voice. Like, if it wasn't for their fucking voices,
they have the Valley Girl voice. Yeah.
Yes.
You're right.
It's Milsha and Melanie.
It is Milsha. Militia would have been way cooler, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, it's Miltia. So similar to Coop, these girls are really hot, but in a in a super dirty, slutty kind of way that doesn't super appeal to me. So I had to kind of put them in C.
I wouldn't really say slutty. I mean, they're dressed relatively modestly. It's just it is.
I think it's the way that they wear their makeup. Like, it makes them look like and also their voice. They have that annoying Valley Girl voice that kind of brings them down.
I mean, I have them in B because because the power of twins. The power of twins compels you.
That I will give you.
I do like Milsha's skirt. Like, Milsha has a very just fucking hot ass, like, it's actually a dress because it's all one thing. I think that they are very hot. Of the two, Milsha does it more for me, but that's because the red and black, just that color palette appeals to me more than the white and like baby blue that Melanie has.
Yeah, I like the white and baby blue because like the fucking she had the kicks.
Yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, Melanie's the one with the legs, like that. She'd be a lot of fun.
I have them in D, just because they suffer from being so early on in RWBY, and I feel like because they're really just in a trailer essentially, and I feel like
they make one cameo appearance in 1 and 2,
and I feel like
they're like whatever.
I feel like they would look a lot better. I would probably have them really high if it was like if they appeared in volume 8 or 9 or something like that, for example, because like their character designs definitely appeal to me. With like, I love thigh highs. That's like a huge thing for me. Thigh highs are massively important to me, but they just don't look that great. Like, because things were rougher at that point. And I'm judging all the other characters who have been in the show from the beginning on their most recent, designs and stuff like that. Like, RWBY is a lot higher because of her more recent look on the waifu tier list, for example. Like, if it was just Volume 1 RWBY, she'd probably be in D tier or F tier,
Yeah.
So that's a big thing for me. So that's why I have them so low.
Going from them to their inexplicable relative, Lil Miss Malachite. Another character I appreciate. I appreciate her inclusion. I appreciate the, having a plus size character in a show like this. And I appreciate that they don't do anything fucking stupid with that, like having her jump around on the tables or shit in a way that just doesn't make any sense. But bordering between F and D tier, I'm kind of leaning towards D tier just because I at least appreciate the character design more than I do the characters that ended up in F tier.
I agree with you that I'm glad she exists, and I'm glad they don't make her just like a joke character, like she's like a real character. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna be an asshole here. No fat chicks. I'm sorry. She is my number last placed character because I just don't fuck with that. No.
Okay.
I usually, I don't really either.
She's fat, so nope. Sorry. I used to be kind of fat. I fixed myself. And the whole reason why I lost a bunch of weight and got in shape and started lifting weights and eating better is because I knew that I was ugly. I'm not as ugly anymore. And so, yeah, I will judge fat people. I'm sorry. Like, you're not healthy. It's not a good look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? You changed my mind. I'm putting her in F tier. I'm putting her.
Yeah.
I kind of have similar to Freya, where like I can see what they were going for. I appreciate it. I can totally see an alternate universe where they are hot. But like, kind of had to take it for what we got, and what we got just isn't attractive.
I'm not judging the character outfit, right? I'm not judging the overall character design. Like, if that was the case, she'd be probably C or B or something like that. But I'm talking about waifus, so she's bottom of F.
Well, look, guys, I've got a devil's advocate on this. Okay, in the words of the Commodores, she's a brick house. She's mighty, just letting it all hang out. You got
Yeah, but brick house is thick, but like with muscle.
I like ladies stacked, and that's a fact. These are the words of our enlightened beneficiaries who laid out for us how we should judge women. Okay, and with that, I have her in F as well. But
I like her. I like her voice. I like her little southern drawl.
That I do like. That's the best part.
Yeah.
We need a black member of the team in order to actually have somebody who likes her. I'm sorry to say.
With that said, you also have her at FSOC.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. We all posted it.
Yeah, true.
The chat. Our viewers are not scrolling through our Discord server right now, but I am. Because I'm checking High Powered actually has her in D, in fairness. I think he's the only one who doesn't have her in F.
He's from Texas, so
that
got
would make
a lot
sense.
more tolerance for it.
That's true.
That's true. Look at that, a bowl of oatmeal.
I'm a coastal elite.
I don't mean that as an insult. You guys are just more open to that sort of thing than I am.
I'm a coastal elite. We don't have to deal with that shit over here.
If you did, there would be a lot more tidal waves. I could tell you that.
Exactly. You're welcome.
So moving on, we got a trio of Faunus fuck ass characters, some of which are actually hot, including the first one we're going to talk about here, Sienna Khan. Not my type, but holy shit, she's hot.
S.
Do I have? Do I have her above or below Callie?
Oh, above Callie. I mean, I do love Callie, but she's browner.
Okay, then Sienna Khan is S, or not S tier, A tier for me. She's A tier. Bottom of A tier.
That is a woman with power and attitude, and
hell yeah.
She just oozes. Oh God.
Like she's hot. Like she's hot enough to overcome all the things she has going against her for me.
I put her in D solely because she has the red dot on her forehead that keeps drawing my eyes to her forehead instead of the rest of her. So I like
No. Okay, here's the thing you gotta understand. Okay, all right, hold on. So I know Sock's with me on this one because Sock has her as her number one, as the number one. Okay, I have her really high. The only people above Sienna Khan are Schnees. Okay, and remember, S tier stands for Schnee tier. She's brown. She's got the yellow eyes, which really contrast nicely. She's got the attitude. She's commandeering. I love that she's like basically like a tiger, like literally Shere Khan, right? I mean, tigers are like the most deadly fucking animals on land. Okay, they are fucking badass. She's got the stripes like on her arm. It's like almost like tattoos, but I think it's probably like literally her skin. That's fucking hot. She's got the cat ears again. Pierced cat ears. I think the left ear is pierced. That's fucking hot. Her hair, like the flare, the way her hair flares out, amazing. The hooped earrings and the dot. You got to understand, the dot is a target. That's just what you're aiming for. Okay?
That's the landing zone.
That's the landing zone. Why are you complaining about that? You don't want a target to aim for? I rest my case. I rest my case.
I don't know.
Also, just like the moment where she like fucking folds her legs, just like looks back and like fuck you. Yeah, she gets 86 after that, but just the attitude where she's just like, showing the shoulders. I like that. Just like leaning back, like I got the power. Fuck you. Hell yeah, dude. I'm all about it. She is so hot. I had to remind media to put Sienna on this list at one point. I was like, no, you are not forgetting Sienna Khan.
It's not that I forgot her. It's just she wasn't in the file because I had to. With some of these, if you watched our outfit tier list or some of our recent podcasts, you'll recognize that I use a lot of the same images across the different podcasts we've done. I had this image of Sienna Khan in my Volume 5 folder. It just hadn't been transferred to the waifu ranking folder I was making for this.
Yeah,
so it's not that I forgot her, it's just that she wasn't in the file when I first created this.
Gotcha. I'm just saying, either way, like, this is somebody I specifically remembered to say, this character better the fuck be on the tier list. Because I'm gonna be pissed if she's not. Because I have her that high, so Sock gets it. I know Sock gets it. And
I definitely gets it. I definitely...
Yeah. And I wish High Powered was here to talk about her. Because High Powered has her third on his entire list.
Yeah, like... It's just a no-brainer.
Again, if it weren't for Schnees, she'd be number one.
I don't know. I'm just not into it. I just... just doesn't do it for me.
Moving on to Ilya, who I was initially, when we first came up with this, I was convinced that she was going to be an F tier.
She is.
Because she has
What do you mean you were
no tits.
What do you mean were convinced? What do you mean were convinced? She is F tier.
She has no tits, no ass, a horrible personality. She's crazy. Whereas Neo is crazy in a fun way, Ilya's crazy in a stay away from me sort of way. The only thing that is saving her is her hair. I think her hair is neat. I was just thinking about putting her in D tier because I'm looking at everyone else I have in F tier and I'm like, Ilya's not as unattractive as these people. But
yes, she is.
Is she?
Yes, she is.
Am I just not remembering how fuck ugly she actually is?
Yes.
I mean, there's a reason why Blake rejected her.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Her hair's okay, but she still has it pulled back in like a weird bun or ponytail thing that doesn't look that great.
Well, it's supposed to look like a chameleon tail.
Yeah, whatever. Well, it doesn't look that
but
good.
But like there are neater character designs that I have below her. Either way. So like, yeah, she's gonna go in F tier, but I could be convinced to put her in D tier if you guys wanted to convince me of that.
No, she should be an F. She's my third worst. She's flat. She's ugly. Her personality is awful. Her outfit is horrible. She looks like she's in like a fucking baby onesie. It's like, ugh, like that's fucking unappealing as shit. And she's got like the weird freckle things, but
she also doesn't have a good voice. Okay,
Yeah.
the freckles actually work.
No,
I like-
she
I like
also
terrible.
doesn't have a
I
good
like the
voice.
freckles.
No, they're ugly. No, I don't mind freckles in general, but she has ugly freckles. They're like, they look weird. And it's not like Talk, where Talk, it gives her like more of an attitude and like, you know, it fits with everything else about her. With Ilya, it just looks, I don't know, it
They're
just
kind
looks
of
weird.
big on her, I guess. Is
Yeah.
that they're sort of very large.
Yes, exactly. Whereas with Talk, it's like, yeah, they're there, but like, she's supposed to be a crocodile fawn, so it makes more sense. Ilya, I don't know why she's supposed to have those. It's just so they can give her like her emotions, have her emotions show through, but it makes her look uglier. So yeah, I mean, easy F tier.
Yeah, I got her an F as well. She is. I don't mind like really skinny chicks, but if her proportions kind of like make it like tube skinny instead of like giving her a little bit, just like even a tad bit of curvature would be good. It's just I don't like it at all. It's looking at a ferret almost.
Yeah, and again, like, it's not that I have anything against flat characters. Weiss is literally my number 3 right now, and at this point, there is no chance for a bustier girl to surpass Weiss. Everyone left who has a shot at S tier is also either flat or has like a really modest chest size. Ilya's just not attractive.
I said Weiss still has like the figure to go along with it. Like she's skinny,
Yeah.
but you can still tell there's still the hourglass within it. Whereas
Yeah,
Ilya
exactly.
is straight.
Yeah, no,
It's like a
yeah,
pillar.
exactly. Ilya's a stick figure. Weiss is not a stick figure. She can be flat, but with a little bit of curve. There's a big difference. It's not the same thing.
I don't know, I've got her in B. She's decent. I don't know what it is.
It's because she can change colors, and that triggers your monster girl fetish.
Maybe.
I mean, I will
Maybe.
also just again, I guess I'm High Powered's proxy right now. So High Powered does have her in the bottom of S tier because I'm assuming trying to speak for him as best I can. Brown and Monster Girl. So I think that's probably why. But probably I'm assuming because she's a flat brown Monster Girl, that's why she's in the bottom of S tier versus the top of S tier. So I'm just assuming that's his reasoning. So
I forget. Could she only change colors, or could she like become completely invisible? Because I might put her a little higher.
She could only change color.
Okay,
But,
well,
like, she can blend in with shadows that trick Blake's night vision because the writers don't know how night vision works.
well, you know what? If she can become less visible to me, then maybe I'll put her a little bit higher. Maybe I'll have her in D.
Be like fucking Hagakure from My Hero, where you just like you can imagine her looking however you want.
It's a beautiful thing. You got to try it.
No. But here's the thing: you'd be able to feel the lack of ass.
It's also true.
You know? Yeah, like if you come on, like not to get into too much detail, but like when you've actually fucked girls, like if there's not enough ass, you can actually feel that when you're fucking. So it doesn't matter if you can see it or not. The reason you
Maybe if
want
I
ass is,
like tape pillows to her or something like.
no, you can tell the difference. Come on, no, fuck off with that. No, you can tell the difference. Like, I'm sorry, that would bother me. So I'm just saying.
Glory hole. It's always an option to get people.
So next is Trifa, the Spider Girl, who is only in Volume 5, and 2 words. Handhole.
Bro, I forgot about that fucking girl. I forgot.
You know, did you? Oh, you put her on there. You put her. She's your very bottom.
Yeah, because
Wait,
I was like, who the fuck is this? I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, she's the one who wraps Blake up in all the webs when Ilya comes out of the closet.
Yeah, Spider Girl.
I have her in D.
So like, handholes, that is a bonus. I don't know why, but it is. Just use your imagination, guys. I don't like her haircut. I don't like the tattoo shit she has going on. She's kind of an unappealing character. She's at the bottom of D tier, but like, it's neat.
Yeah,
it's neat that we have a spider faunus.
Yeah, I mean,
It's weird that she shoots webs out of her hands instead of her anywhere else. Just again, like the faunus situation here is just kind of weird.
I have her near the bottom of D as well. I don't like the gray hair. I don't like the haircut. I don't like the weird tattoos. Interestingly, despite being a monster girl, High Powered has her as his very bottom ranked character. And I wish he was still here to explain why.
Well,
she's-
remember his F tier is just literally who.
Oh, so he
Probably just straight up does not remember this
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, okay, that's
fair.
fair.
I didn't either. And that's also part of the reason why I put her in F, because
the only reason why I remember her as well as I do is because Volume 5 was coming out at the same time I was writing RWBY Beyond Home. And so, literally anybody who popped up in Volume 5, I made a, arc villain in RWBY Beyond Home. So, Trifa, Yuma, and Ilya have, a lot of page time in RWBY Beyond Home as reoccurring villains, along with Eve Taurus, Adam's daughter.
Getting reminded that she is the spider, I would put her higher than...
I like the idea of a spider fawn, it's just she doesn't look very good. That's the problem.
I would still put her at the top of F at least.
I think it's
But
kind of
again-
like the hands is kind of weird looking to me. It's I
Could've come out
don't
weird
like.
places.
But then it's like, well, what else could they have done? It's give her spider legs. Making a spider faunus in general is that's kind of a hard ask, I feel like.
Yeah, considering that all we've really ever gotten was some reptilians, but mostly mammals for faunus, then it's like...
Well, I don't think we had... Ilya is the only reptilian faunus we had gotten at this point.
Well, yeah, at that point, but it's like...
We still haven't had a bird faunus.
Yeah, I've been waiting for it.
We only see fish faunus in, the background in Menagerie.
Wait, Gator Girl wasn't a faunus?
She was, but she was introduced later.
Okay.
Talk was Volume 6. We're talking, at the time of Volume 5, we had gotten Tyrion and Trifa as the only invertebrate faunus, and Ilya as the only reptilian faunus.
Yeah, we got arachnid faunus and was like, oh my god, they could do arachnids and insects for faunus now. And it's like, waiting on it.
So, moving on to the girl with the hottest attitude on this entire list, and the hottest sense of fashion on this entire list. Coco Adele. I hesitate to put her in S tier. I definitely have to have her in at least A tier, just because she's the total package of being just great without having anything that I personally look for in an S tier.
Yeah, she was definitely a show don't tell kind of character. She just kind of came on the scene and did what she needed to do.
I have her in S. I know that that her team sucks and is not good for the show. I will admit that, but I mean, come on, the sunglasses, the beret. I like her haircut, the attitude, the minigun, the fact that her minigun's a fucking handbag, the high heels, the kind of corset kind of thing she's got. Nah, she's hot as shit. S tier for sure for me. She's at the bottom of S tier, but she's definitely still S tier for me. She would never... There's no universe in which she's A tier for me. I'll put it that way. She's hot.
I would have had her in S tier if it weren't for the sad, tragic death of my cat, also named Coco. And I just even thinking about her causes me to mourn to where I can't get horny. I can only get sad. So she goes down to C tier just because of that. It wasn't her fault, but alas, that's where she wound up.
So you put her in C for cat.
Yes.
Moving on to Coco's teammate, the bunny girl, Velvet Scarlatina.
D.
I think
D.
I think
tier.
Danny's gonna murder me for my rating.
D tier. She sucks. I was very confused when because again I do watch a decent amount of Judgmental Critters videos, and she actually, I think if I remember correctly, someone could correct me if I'm wrong, I think she liked Velvet's design. Which I'm like, what the fuck? Velvet's design is trash.
She should have had either a magenta or because it's Velvet Scarlatina, she should have some kind of dark red in there. But no, it's just all brown and yellows.
Yeah, she's very plain. She's very timid and boring. She's not interesting. Her outfit is absolutely garbage. Sorry to whoever designed it, but I'm not sorry. It looks like shit. And I hate that she had to make Team Coffee exist. I'm sorry. I do think Coco's hot. I put her in S tier, just like I just said, but I would rather that none of them ever existed, to be honest.
So, my hear me out when it comes to Velvet is that she is a rabbit faunus. And rabbits fuck like crazy. So, she's in C tier for that reason. She is above Blake.
Yeah, I got her in C tier as well for a somewhat similar reason. I imagine that like if you dress her up in the Playboy bunny outfit, that would be cool.
Yeah, she should wear something like that.
I could have her a lot higher if that was the case, but
Velvet does get a significant amount of screen time throughout the first 3 volumes and then never again. But she gets 0 opportunities to actually be hot. Whereas Coco is she has less screen time than Velvet, but like right off the bat, like Coco acts hot in the very first scene where she actually has a line of dialogue, whereas Velvet never gets that opportunity. Like Velvet never gets to be hot. Coco does.
Yeah, I think that kind of nails it. She doesn't get to show it off really in any kind of way.
Because she's draped and fucking I'm being bullied.
Now, RWBY Beyond Velvet is super hot and has 10 kids. Because of course I made that joke.
Of course.
So moving on to another one that is a contender for my top spot, even though unlike the other contenders, I think I'm the only one who would have her this high. I don't remember how you all ranked her. Penny Polendina, she's a ginger robot girl. And they say don't fist robot girls, but you know what?
Let a man chase his dreams.
It's worth the risk.
Let a man
Sometimes you lose some things chasing a dream.
Exactly, I'm with you. I have her in S tier.
Yeah, Penny, I got her in B tier. She's cute. She gets to be in one of Coop's 3 highest tiers. I don't know. She just kind of like a little bit too innocent for me.
Yep.
I would feel like I was like, we're ephebophiles here, folks, not full on pedos. Come on, let's have a little decorum.
Jokes are we gonna make?
The word of the day is.
I still haven't looked up what Coop is saying, and I really don't. It's because I don't fucking want to. I have Penny in D tier. I have her in D tier because basically what Coop said minus all the, Coop shit that he said. Y'all know what I'm talking about with Coop. She's too innocent. I just can't. I can't. Like her character design isn't bad. I like her as a character. I had her in my top 10 for characters, but she acts too much like a little kid. So I just cannot possibly think of her in a waifu-y way in any way whatsoever. If you can, again, more power to you. I don't care. I'm not judging, but for me personally, I just can't.
Yeah, that's what's keeping her from being like number 1.
Even when she dies, she's still acting like a kid, and like that's like the whole. Media and I just did the whole fucking music podcast where we talked about her song of like wanting to do all these like friendship things, and she never really got to do it and all that, and that's very tragic, and it made it a good song. So for me personally, I just can't put her very high for that reason. Again, I'm not judging anybody who does, but for me, I can't.
Yeah, like for me, she checks enough boxes to overcome that. If she had a different hair color, she would instantly drop down to like B tier. Just overall, as thing like her, I guess you would say like her proportions and stuff. I wouldn't have her any lower than B tier, but just ginger robot weapon girl. Like, I totally see why RWBY was heartbroken by her death. Like, I totally see why RWBY wanted to kill herself after that.
Androids are kind of like another weak point of mine, so like, yeah, I had to. There's no other choice for that than us.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah, I'm not.
Also, I looked at the word. I wish I didn't.
The Android point, I'm not arguing with that.
Yeah, I would be like the lamp wick to her Pinocchio for sure. Show her all the degenerate sides of the world.
Lie to me.
That actually might sound worse than anything Coop said so far. Not gonna lie.
Next up is Penny's one-time partner, Ciel Soleil, also from Atlas.
Who? No, I'm joking.
No, I have her in S. I have her in S. Beret.
She is very cute. She also doesn't get a whole lot of opportunities to appeal to me. She's not really my type. I'm gonna put her B tier.
I have her in S for her design because the beret. I love hats. Like hats are. I like that. Thigh highs, short skirt, blue color, dark skin with blue eyes. Yeah, I mean that looks great. So yeah, S tier, easy.
Yeah, I got her in B because she's just kind of okay. Like, I didn't really think much of her.
Now, for what is, in my opinion, the main event, we have two other bonuses here.
Oh, bonuses. Okay.
And the first is Negative Weiss from RWBY Ice Queendom,
S.
who I only separated from Weiss because she hits a completely different kind of note. Whereas, like, Weiss gets bonus points for being a little racist. Negative Weiss gets all the bonus points because I want her to be racist towards me. I wish I was a faunus so that I could be enslaved by her. I want her to step on me and call me a slur. I want her to ride me like a horse into battle against Negative Blake, specifically. Just such great character design, and I don't know what it is that really separates her from Weiss as she was in the first 3 volumes aesthetically, aside from it's just a better outfit than anything we got from Weiss. It's just it's a more extreme attitude that makes me just want to instantly fold with every single thing she does. She is number 1, baby.
I have her at number 2. I have her number 2. Like, I have my top 3 are literally just all Schnees. It's Winter, Dictator Weiss, and Weiss. That's my top 3. Like, yeah, it's the attitude, it's the sunglasses, it's the fucking commandant outfit, it's the I want her to step on me, you know? Like, yeah, that's why she's slightly higher than regular Weiss is that attitude shift, the fucking officer's cap and all that shit. That's the authority figure aspect of it. So yeah, that's of course she's gonna, and I like hats. I think the only characters with like actual hats that aren't covering their faces with their hats are in S tier for me. So yeah, no shit. She's an S. Near top of S.
The way she tells Jean to get back in his cage like a good boy made me want to jump into the screen and take Jean's place. God damn.
It should have been me.
It should have been me.
Not him.
Yeah, I've got her in B because, like, at the end of the day, it's all just still a dream, you know? And I can have those on my own. I don't need her.
You make a good point. But RWBY isn't real, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, none of this is real, so that defeats the point of any of this.
There's levels of reality, though, okay? She's on a further, more removed one than even regular RWBY. She's a dream within a dream.
We're just waiting to ascend.
I would argue she's actually equal on that plane, but that's a whole different discussion. So,
God, can you imagine how fucking horny I would have been if they canonized Negative Weiss in Volume 9?
Oh, God.
With, like, the herbalist scene during that whole spiel, we got a glimpse of Negative Weiss.
Oh, God.
Just canonize Ice Queen.
We might have actually been fighting against each other if that had happened. What are you talking about?
So, last bonus one, and one I added in as we were recording, because funny jokes, it's Ren! The only one who actually knows how to cook! And unlike May, he doesn't identify as a woman. Like, you know what you're getting with Ren. You're getting a tall... Well, actually, he's actually
not
short.
that tall.
Like 5'8".
He's only 5'8", yeah.
I always forget how much shorter he is than Jean until I see them next to each other. Like, oh yeah, Jean's like 6 foot and Ren's like 5'8". But you are getting a dashingly handsome man who knows how to cook and knows how to protect his own, knows what he wants. Well, actually, he doesn't know what he wants in life anymore. That's kind of the problem. So he kind of has his own tier that is in between. I'm not going to put in the effort to actually put this tier in.
He's in T for twink tier, right?
Yeah. But, like, overall, I would put him in B tier. But, like, as a husbando, he is an S tier. You know what? He is an S tier husbando.
Of course he is. Yeah, there's a reason people talked about him being hot. Like, all the girls, like, went crazy for Ren when he first came out. Did they not? Like, yeah. I know he's, like, he looks like a K-pop idol. That's
now,
what he's like.
By the way, we are not ever doing the same thing with the male characters. Even though I think there are fewer male characters, it's just not going to be as funny.
No, it's not. But that's why we put Ren. Ren's the only one where it's kind of funny to talk about Ren. That's it.
I think
I
also he in Volume 4 when he got that longer, kind of like got that kind of like that scene kid kind of like hairstyle.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, he does look like he's about to he's about to be the screamer in a screamo band or a metalcore band.
Yeah, that definitely gave points for the girls.
Yeah,
I would ordinarily put him in F just for being a guy, but I will use up my single-use ancient Greek warrior card to make him my camp twink and put him all the way to S for this.
Fair enough.
So that's it for this list. Here's everyone else's. Here's Coops. Here's Dudes. Here's Socks. Here's High Powers. Here's mine again. Thank you all for watching. Join us next time when we talk about something different. We haven't quite figured out what the order of operations is. I'm still working on the Soundtrack 3 podcast as we're recording this. Buy my books, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, support the Patreon, support the channel, join my live show, where you can totally derail whatever the fuck I'm talking about to talk about RWBY if you just mention RWBY on once. That's all it takes, apparently. I learned that with the most recent live show where I was talking about fixing RWBY. And have a good day.
Bye-bye.
See ya.